Alright, so last time we played, you guys wandered around setting up club stuff. That was pretty much all we did last session was do club stuff, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
More or less.
Alright.
We didn't actually finish club
No,
stuff.
we got
did
half of
not.
our club stuff done. 3 of us still have clubs to do, and you aren't going to cheer, I don't think?
No.
Okay.
Because they gave me a date already.
Right. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, and then we'll determine who's doing what in what order.
I'll go last.
Okay, fair enough. We like the volunteerness.
It's a 12.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Donna?
15.
No, ain't you guys lucky. You two are going to the same spot anyways.
Yep.
You are too, aren't you?
Which one?
Fantastical horticulture. Oh no, you're going to art.
Yes.
Okay.
Distinguished Society of Fine Artists.
Alright. Oh, let me turn on the music. I don't want to music.
Yeah, I was about to say, it sounds
It's
a
too
little
quiet in here.
dull in here.
It's so sad and depressing in this room.
Don't forget, you also have access to the lights now.
I
Your
had
phone
updated it
lights.
on my phone.
Sorry.
I should do it on my end.
I'll
Apologies,
leave.
listeners.
That's
Mic
my
check.
bad.
1, 2, 3.
It's good. I got it set up to the right one.
You did? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I double checked it before we started.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Mic check.
Well, I usually don't tap the
Mic
mic.
check. Mic check. Hey, Mike, are you okay?
Is Mike okay?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I forgot
got a-
that.
Yeah.
I got a person on a mic check.
Are you okay?
No.
Aww.
You know, hug buddy.
What can I do
No.
to make you okay?
Fix my rib.
Aww.
You know, fix an
Guess I'm
elevated
going-
rib.
Do a surgery check?
Guess I'm going to
That's a
medical
nat
school.
1 on the
The
surgery
medicine
check.
God damn it.
What would the DC for impromptu, uneducated surgery be?
I like 20.
20.
Actually, no, hold on. Pause. Uneducated implies you are not proficient in medicine.
I don't know if proficiency in
I don't think Ibu is proficient in medicine.
Ebu is not
Probably
proficient,
not.
but that wouldn't make the DC higher. It just make the
True.
roll, you
True.
add less to the roll because you don't know how to do it.
It's still like a 20. Impromptu surgery.
Okay, but what if you have all your tools? What if you have a medical kit?
Like 18.
Sterile, well, that's not even like, it doesn't change how hard the surgery is being in a sterile room. It just makes
It
it...
just means like less
You're
chance of
not gonna,
infection.
you're not gonna
after.
die afterwards.
Oh, infection would probably
It
be
makes the
another
con
set
save
of
easier.
rolls. Make a con save to not get infected. Penicillin gives you a +5. Unless you're allergic to penicillin, and then you just
-5.
you just die. But
Yeah,
yes,
that is how
clubs.
being allergic to stuff works.
Basically.
You just die.
This thing will save you, unless
Get fucked on the genetic level.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine when they invented penicillin? They're like, "Oh my god, we have this miracle thing that keeps you from getting
They
infected."
start giving it to everybody.
Except, unless you're 1% of the
that is
population
legitimately
that
how
they
it
just
happened.
instantly
Because like
killed.
penicillin was discovered like in the middle of what, World War One?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
discovered in a petri dish by accident.
Yes, and then they were like, let's just put it on everything, give it all the soldiers, give it to everyone, and then they kind of
Just started
found out
killing people
later
by
that
accident.
like people
Uh-oh.
could just die from it.
Sorry, Steve.
I know, Steve. Damn it.
That's how that's how Captain America died.
Yeah.
Allergic to penicillin.
God damn it.
That's the bad timeline where Thanos won.
He stepped on a nail and was like, alright, now you get a tetanus shot. Turns out you're allergic to the tetanus shot. You died.
You died.
That's the
Clubs.
timeline we live in.
Clubs.
Turns out you're allergic to the main active ingredient, the super soldier serum. I'm
Oops.
sorry.
Oh no.
They just
Muscles are
open it up.
important, you know?
The movie shot where they open it up and he's just like, off, but dead.
And he's literally having a seizure on them.
Yeah.
Fucking covered in hives
Yeah.
and...
Muscles just leaking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Pop.
I don't
Oh,
like
I
that
hate that.
adjective. Clubs.
Back to D&D.
Back to
Yes,
clubs.
Back to D&D.
Alright. I like body horror.
Oh. Womp 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 womp.
You should watch this one.
Yeah. We'll talk about it later. Alright, so the two of you are going to head to Fantastical Horticulture. You guys head to the main garden, and once you guys get out of the library into the main garden, you find the big... What?
Oh, we have to go back to the flat to get our plants.
Okay.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah,
Okay, done.
we go back to the flat to get our plants.
Okay, done.
Okay.
Good job. You got your plants. It's just pots. You don't have
Yeah.
plants.
Yeah, but we gotta.
Oh, you don't know. You don't know where I put the pots. So we have to go find Ollivander.
All right, let's continue. Let's just say we have them.
Alright.
Oh, now you want to say we just have them?
You just make your way to the main garden outside of the library. Inside the main garden, which is where the dryad trees were on day one, you guys remember.
Yep.
Behind them is a large greenhouse that is set up, and you see a small handful of students, including Lars, who was your initiate, your
Yep.
senior lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, is that you? You
Yeah.
left that off on a weird tone. I thought you were continuing.
I can keep going. You can mention other students that are there.
Pay
Right?
attention.
I'm listening.
Other students that are present are Ruba Marks, Gromp, Andwin Ogden, and Professor Veralda Lang.
What does Lang sound familiar?
It's your homeroom teacher.
Okay. Because she
is a dryad.
Checks out.
Checks out.
Canonically born and raised in this garden.
Well then.
Ah,
That would
That's
do it.
fun. Oh, she's so cute.
he's staring.
Well, you ready, little bug?
Yeah. Gonna hold up the pot like above her head as she walks in. I'm ready.
Let's go grow a plant. I can speak.
Plant time.
Let's go. Guess we walk into the greenhouse.
You guys walk into the greenhouse. You guys are met with Lars standing there handing out little flyers. Hey, you guys made it. I'm really happy you guys are here.
I wouldn't miss this. I'm very excited.
Hi. Yeah. The flyer, look at it.
The flyer is like a welcome to, and you see the whole place is set up almost like a potluck. People have brought in dishes that are lining the main middle table that goes from one end to the other. The back tables along the far side of the walls are lined with different pots, potting soil. You see different stylized pots, including some of them that appear to have runes on them, and some of them with little faces on them that have been like painted on or carved in. And yeah, the whole room is set up to be almost like a little get together. You see everyone I listed earlier, a few unknown faces you haven't met yet.
I didn't realize that this was gonna be like a meal and everything too.
Oh, the scene just provided it. You guys weren't expected to.
Oh, okay, good.
I was gonna say, I should have known to bring something.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Here. He grabs you a sandwich and he hands it to you. This is the one I made. This is Rothe brisket. Took me 8 hours to broil this little bad boy.
That sounds amazing. I would happily try some.
I'm gonna stop you.
Yeah.
Make yourself at home. We're just kind of hanging out. Meeting days needs to be noted. Meeting days for this club gonna be on DOS tier. I was the one that set meeting days. If that's not okay, just let me know. We talked about doing a split day where it's like some people meet on day 1, some people meet on day 2. That doesn't work. Just talk to me. We can figure it out.
So far, no scheduling conflicts.
I mean, that's kind of the idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
All this to be easy and,
Yeah, that's the hope.
So, what are you guys wanting to grow this year?
What are our options?
Well, as you guys are first years, you guys have your basic pottery supplies.
Mhm.
You can grow anything from like basic fruits and veggies. You can grow any kind of exotic fruit, any kind of basic food material. We can do that. If you guys are interested in certain flowers or herbaticals, we could do those. Anything beyond like a base 1, we can't really do, just for safety
Gotcha.
reasons.
What are you thinking, Dalvin?
Plants.
That's very specific. Oh,
Well, if you're wanting to do a lot of plants, we can pick something with a fast yield time so that you can turn through a couple of different ones over the semester.
where'd that book go?
Don't worry about it, sit down.
I was gonna get it out.
Sit your ass down.
What kind of book are you gonna get?
You're doing a
The-
scene.
The one with the herbals.
Oh.
I was gonna pull it out because like it took it
You
from
want
the
to
mansion.
grow some coriander.
That would be fun, doing the paprika, coriander, the names of the...
Cumin is the other one.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want to do that?
I didn't say that in Dovin's voice, but...
Oh.
She didn't say that out loud.
Okay.
I'm just saying as a player, that would be cute. I don't think she really has any specific... She just wants to grow plants.
Do you have lavender seeds?
I do. We aren't starting today. This is just preliminary meet and greet. If you want to leave your pots in here, you can. If you want to take them back and forth, you can.
Gotcha.
Do what makes you well. The greenhouse is open to all students who need it. Only those in the club or in the class. There's a second here. Don't worry about it.
Gotcha.
If you're in the class, you have access to this as well. Yeah. You can keep your stuff here. Note, some students will fuck with your shit. I can't do anything about that. Just a guy.
Okay.
I'll bonk him.
Okay.
Um,
I've given it my best shot.
Are there painting supplies to like decorate the pots, or
You're on your own.
Okay.
I would go see the art and history professor or the Society of Fine Art professor. I don't know if you're taking his class. He does both.
I'm not, but I
He can
have
hook you up.
some friends who do the art thing.
The art thing is nice.
Yes, indeed.
I forgot to introduce you guys. Come here.
Oh,
He walks you guys over to the Dryad. This is Professor Veralda Lang. She is in charge of all this.
Hello.
Oh, sweetie, we've already met. Come
I
on
know.
now.
I know.
Hi.
Hi. You doing okay?
Yes. We got trapped. It took us a long time to get here.
Okay. Someone hold you up? What happened?
It's a long story, but we're fine.
Okay.
Damn you.
So, what are you guys looking forward to the most in joining the Fantastical Horticulture Club?
Honestly,
Because I think you guys are also, if I remember my roster correctly, both of you are also in my Potions and Poisons class.
yes, I
The
believe
first
so.
years.
I
correct?
think.
Correct?
Arcana Botany for beginners.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one.
We are indeed.
Okay, so we'll be seeing a lot of each other. You guys will have me multiple times a week and every day for homeroom. So,
Yeah.
Get used to seeing me, I guess.
Hey, I'm excited. I think the thing that I'm most looking forward to with this club in particular is just getting a nice taste of home.
Reddenville, if I remember from your files.
Yeah.
So what brought you guys here? Obviously Durandale is closer to Reddenvale than we are by a fair several month travel.
Yeah, no, my older brother came here.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone I would know.
Todd Carmody?
He must have come before my time as a teacher.
Yeah, he's in his hundreds now.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Elven lives. So interesting.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that yet, but guess I'll figure it out.
Sure. Please, make yourselves at home. Whenever you're ready to move on, move on. You know, you're not required to be here. We got our day explained. Just a little meet and greet.
Are there any cool plants or cool going-ons?
In here,
Yeah.
the most interesting thing you can see is a extremely large Venus flytrap. And by that, I mean like one corner of the back wall is like just wrapped in vines with one large flower with teeth just looming in the corner. You see a book bag hanging off the side of the pot.
Dovin's gonna go over there.
Like bone
Okay.
teeth? Yeah. Okay.
You see a little blood dripping out of its mouth.
Dovin's going over there.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's like over.
Yeah, it's well above your head.
Hi.
It doesn't do anything as a plant.
At what point is it not a plant anymore?
It's very close to not being a plant anymore.
You're a very big plant and very healthy. You're doing good, buddy. Go pat the pot. Is it in a pot?
It's in a pot, yeah.
Okay, giant pot.
It's in a big, ornate, like, vase almost. Like, almost what you'd see in, like, Grecian tombs. Like, it's very nice.
You got a nice space here. Got lots of place to grow.
What's your AC?
Verelda comes over. Well, be careful with this one, little one. This one tends to be a little bit grabby. We're planning on moving him soon. Turning him loose, so to speak.
No, but I think he made a home here.
Well, yes. I mean, all of our plants do, myself included. But eventually they turn us all loose.
It's very pretty. Talking about the Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
Talk about the teacher. It's just casual. No.
You're hot.
It's not something Dom would say.
Not a dog.
plants.
I like plants.
Would you like to get to know
Plants
him a
are
little bit?
hot.
Yes.
She raises her hand up, and you see
They
that
got
her
all the
fingers
hot plants.
twist in a
Piranha,
weird, unnatural root
Venus
vine
flytrap.
patterns. As she slowly starts
Is
to
that what
cast
you're
a
doing?
spell, you see that the big plant starts to twitch a little bit
I can't-
before its big Venus flytrap mouth
I can't
starts
think
to
of a
try
third
to form
plant.
words.
We've said
Sunflower.
No, hang on. I need to call Naive out here for a
What's
second.
happening?
Sure.
We've been talking about plants for the last 10 fucking minutes. And he looked at me and he said, I can't think of another plant.
What do you mean?
He said Venus piranha, Venus flytrap. I can't think of a third plant.
Sunflower.
There we go. This is
There we
the-
go.
There's so many
There's
plants.
a
lot
lot
of
of plants that
plants.
we've been talking about them for
True.
a while now.
Would you
Anyway.
call this one bonus fun?
Hmm?
What'd you call the one Dobbin's in front of?
It's a Venus
Venus
flytrap
flytrap.
of sorts.
Okay, so yeah, okay.
As I was saying, she casts a spell with her fingers twisting into weird vine shapes and patterns, fingers moving in ways they shouldn't move. And you see the plant's mouth starts to slowly start to try to form words.
Hi, buddy.
Give him just a minute. He's got to get used to it. It takes a couple of seconds. Okay, now.
You got this, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Hello.
Are you doing good?
I've been better.
Are you hungry?
Always.
You might need to feed him, Teach.
We're planning on it. We're gonna throw everything in from the potluck. Don't worry.
I think you'll like the roast that
It
Lars made.
feels delicious.
It's very good. I had a bite. Do you have a favorite
Favorites?
food?
Timmy from class 4.
Teach. Who's Timmy?
This backpack. She picks it up and puts it on.
Oh. Well, I hope it was a good snack.
He appears to have been a first year. She started digging through his bag. Oh! He lasted an hour.
That's pretty good time. I don't think my food lasts that long. I'll be in this class a lot, so I hope we become friends. I'll bring you some snacks and some fertilizer.
I would like that.
This action is not recommended by Ocean.
He's gonna make friends with the fucking carnivorous
Verona
plant.
puts her hand like behind your back and just kind of holds the back of your shirt.
Just like gently squeezes the little collar.
Yeah, just in case, you feel the teacher's hand. It's like, oh, she's holding my shoulder. She's so sweet. And you feel her hold your
Just
shirt. Yeah.
Don't move.
Now, it's completely normal to make friends with our plants, and this one here, he pats the pot, this one can be really friendly. He can also be a little mean. I'm never mean. Only hungry.
No, that's a D4.
What is this for?
What's that for? I was
Do you
just
have a
showing
name?
Is there
The plant?
Yeah.
Okay, the order of the numbers.
Not necessarily. My planter didn't name
Wait, is it a count out?
Would you like a
It's a
name?
D4.
I
Did
would
you-
not
the order?
hate a name.
How about
1, 2,
Rudy.
4, 3.
Rudy will suffice.
Hi, Rudy.
Hi,
I'm Dobbin.
It's wonderful to meet you, Dawn.
That's the opposite rule still
Well,
applies.
I'll let you go back to bed.
Verelda pulls you away from the plant. No, he's gonna be like that for 10 minutes, honey. It's okay. We'll let him meet other people.
Okay,
Lars, put up a cordon rope.
don't snack on anybody else unless you ask for permission.
Consent is very important.
promises. You see Lars goes over and he puts up a cordon rope from like a movie theater. Keep people like 5 feet back from him.
Dobbin, maybe stay a little bit further back from Rudy next time you go say
Add it to the
hi.
NPC page, Rudy the plant exists.
Rootie. Rudy.
That's not how I spelled it, but sure, you named
Well,
it.
yeah, that's how I wanted it, like roots.
Yeah, I'm
Rudy.
all for it.
Roughtie.
No. REAUXEAUX.
Alright, hear me out. XEA.
No, shut the fuck
12.
up.
No,
Shut up.
Nope, you are not Elon Musk. Stop.
Shut up, Musk.
Is there anything else you guys want to do here? Or am I good to move on to Luna?
I'm gonna go say hi to Grom.
Okay. Let me check my notes.
He's the
I
frog.
remember.
This D4
He's not the
bothers me.
Fearbulk. Fuck you.
No, I said frog.
Okay, I
Goes
said Fearbulk.
1, 2, 4.
Oh.
Hey, Grom, what's up?
Oh, hey, man. What brings
It's
you
very
on in
corny
here?
also. Like,
I'm
it's...
just wanting to do a little bit of plant rearing with my sister.
That's good. Can you believe they let me
I'm not
pick
gonna
pot as my growable plant this year?
I mean,
That's crazy.
they did say that you could do any like
I'm
herbal
gonna be
type plant.
honest. In a fantasy world, pot
Dude
is
smokes
just,
crystal.
pot is like
Low
nothing.
stakes.
It's
Yeah,
nothing.
no one cares.
No one gives a fuck.
You could have.
Sorry. I thought you were resin printed this, and I looked
I
at
did.
it, and you've got like a logo in there, and I look at the logo, and it says thingiverse.com. So, you did 3D. I was like, no, you didn't.
Yes,
Oh, yes, you did. No, but go ahead. Oh, I don't fit in this at all.
No, it made it fit me.
Okay, continue, my bad.
You're good.
You have a smaller head than you do.
Checks out.
You got that big brain in there.
Ibu do get it broke. Ibu got the break broke.
Oh, sad time.
Carry on.
I've just,
Oh, did you hear? We're gonna be in the critique together.
Oh yeah. I saw you earlier over there.
I'm gonna be doing the food section.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, I know you and your family, you've always been like with food.
Yeah, we did all right. Oh, Domin, hey man,
Hi.
you been working hard? Who am I kidding? You're hardly working. Nah.
You just see her go, like, just tilt her head, not really understanding.
She's distracted by all the plants.
No, I know. They're great.
I'm actually gonna go, like, sneak off.
Okay.
We'll get to me in a second. Pay attention to that one.
spell check.
But yeah, it's great that we have two things together. Like, I know you've always been more of Dobbin's buddy.
Yeah,
but,
man.
like, you're a pretty cool dude.
I'm okay. I'm just kind of me.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, pretty cool that you're doing the food column and you're doing plants. What so said you're growing the pot. What are you planning on painting your pot?
I don't know. I ain't got that far yet. I had a funny idea that I was gonna add some claymatures to turn my pot into a bomb, but the teacher said I couldn't do that. That'd be a little too on the nose.
Yeah, you gotta be more subtle. You gotta have like some finesse to it.
Sure.
Like, this is college. You gotta think outside the box.
In potions class, I'm making crystal meth.
It's the thing.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for mine yet. But I definitely want to decorate it before I plant the lavender.
Oh, you're planting lavender? That's gonna smell so good.
Yeah, I love
Oh, we
the
can
smell.
trade herbs, dog!
We can.
I didn't even think about the implications!
Yeah, I mean, the idea is we grow something that we want to have access to.
Yeah.
Like, I can make you some lavender tea. We can hang out.
Yeah.
You know.
It's gonna be great, man.
Yeah, it's...
And what are you sneaking off to go do?
I'm gonna be semi-distracted by the plants, looking at them, and then bump into Anduin.
Alright. You bump it in when he's like, oh, I'm sorry, hello.
Hi.
Have we met? And he reaches his hand down to shake your hand.
I don't think so.
I'm Anduin Ogden.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Davin.
You grew up around here, or
No, not even close.
not even close? What can I do for you?
I'm just looking at the plants.
Oh, do you want me to just move, or...
No, you're good. Are you looking at any cool plants?
Well, he grabs one off the top shelf that you can't even see, because he's a Vidalkin. They're like 9 foot tall.
Oh, I didn't even see that up there. That's crazy.
He pulls it down and he sets it down where you can see it. You see
Oh,
it's
thanks.
got just fingers growing out of it, and it's got twisting
Ooh.
fingers.
Do you know what it is?
I'm not sure what this is, but, you know, I'm excited to learn about it.
I am too. It's very exciting.
Sure, it's something that doesn't grow on this, you know, plane of existence, but looks like they got it to work.
I would hope not. It kinda is strange.
It's different.
But it's a good strange. I like strange.
Do you see the other stuff on the top shelf?
Yes, please.
He puts his hand down as if, like, asking permission to pick you up.
She'll get into his arms.
Picks you up and with one hand, and with the other hand he puts the other pot up. And he holds you up so you can see the top shelf. And you see that a lot of stuff up here is just stuff not from this plane of existence.
Oh my god, you can see all this stuff! This is crazy!
Somewhat. It's a little high up for me even, but yeah.
I'm gonna grab some of it.
No, it's okay. You see there's just things that shouldn't exist in this plane of existence. You see a mushroom growing with big purple eyes. You see all kinds of different little critters.
Oh my god, hi
He's
friends.
like 9 foot. He's a Vidalkin.
The mushroom does a little moon blink.
Yeah, it has the slow blinks.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I love these little guys.
Well, be careful. A lot of the stuff up there ain't really for us to mess with. I think those are senior projects. I'm not too sure.
Oh, well, I have to become a senior faster.
Well,
Did you meet the other plant? You can let me down now. She'll,
okay, sure. He brings you down.
Did you meet that plant over there?
Oh, you said his name was Rudy, I think?
Yeah, I named him. He didn't have a name yet.
That's really sweet. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. I'd keep my distance, though, especially someone as small as you, you know?
No, I'm okay.
I see you're okay, but I mean, how many times are you gonna fool with them until things aren't okay?
Don't worry. I can bonk him.
Okay, I'm sure that'll help.
It'll help. More than you know.
Darwin's become confident.
Dobbin has
Like
discovered inner power.
It's like one of those flashbacks.
Now, I gave, for the viewers at home, I have a physical representation of my familiar that I gave to the other players to represent who it's with at the time. I gave it to Ibu because it's following Luna around right now. I regret that. I am regretting this
This is a
decision.
lot more interesting.
But I've made this decision already. I regret this decision.
It's been
Ollivander doesn't regret this decision because he doesn't know this is happening.
Nope.
So what other club are you in, Littleton?
He's just like, yeah, Dobbin's at the plants place. So where would be in the plants?
It's about to be
What
fine.
could
It's
be
fine.
so dangerous
What
about
could be
plants?
better?
Start literally growing poisons and mating animals in there.
Don't test Dobbin. I'm sure she would love to make poisons.
I'm sure she would love to get eaten by a giant plant.
She's gonna befriend that plant without
You have the least hit points.
Nah, it's okay.
You're the most susceptible to be eaten.
Yes.
I'm little.
You're the easiest one to eat.
I'm little and easy to eat, but boy, can I bonk them.
You're snack size.
I am.
So what other clubs are you in?
I am in Dragon Chess.
Oh, I think I'm in Dragon's Chess as well. Let me double check my notes here. Nope. I took Future Entrepreneurs this year. My family owns a nice business out in Redenville.
That's where I'm from.
That's really cool. I think I've seen you around, though. My family does a lot of the expansion and woodworking throughout the town, gathering wood, selling it to other companies and whatnot.
Doesn't our dad do wood carving? Didn't we say that?
Yeah, he's a carpenter.
He's a
but
carpenter.
He uses like fallen
Yeah.
branches. Yeah.
My dad's a carpenter.
That's wonderful. What's his name? I'll get him in touch with the family. Maybe we can cut him
What is his
a
name?
friends and family discount.
The fuck is his name? I'm
You don't know
forgetting.
your dad's there.
No, I remember the
Uh-oh.
mom's
I think it was
name.
His name is Dad.
Actually,
I know my
Honestly?
dad's name, and I'm not gonna say that one.
Honestly.
his name's Dad.
Okay. Do you have an older sibling here with you? I'm sure they would be able to point me to your dad.
Oh yeah, good. Dad.
What? Oh, sorry, Gromp.
Yeah, no problem.
What's up, Dobbin? Oh.
Hello, my name is Anduin Ogden. Wonderful to meet you.
This is my new
Hello.
friend. We're gonna make fun plans together, and they want to know Dad.
Because
I told them Dad was a carpenter.
How judgmental kids gonna be.
Dobbin?
It's rival, but it's a
No, I
one-sided
know.
rivalry.
I
Yeah.
looked. I saw.
Dobbin?
They said Andu, and I'm like, who the fuck is Andu? And I had to go look.
Go talk with Gromp for a little bit.
No day.
Okay, bye, little friend.
Bye, Antoine. We'll talk about more fun plans later, and you can show me the top shelf again.
Sure.
What are you doing with my younger sister?
I'm just showing them some nice plants. There's some stuff on the top shelf that they can't necessarily see, so I was just kind of showing them around.
Mm-hmm. And you said your name was Anwin Ogden?
Yes,
As in
born and raised.
the Ogden Logging Company from Durandale?
For sure. Yeah, we work a lot in Reddingville. Our family moves between the two areas consistently. How dare you? I didn't even name it. They did.
I'm not part of this conversation. You keep going.
I'm sure your little Damen, I think. Damen?
Yeah.
I think they said something about your father being a woodworker, and our family does a good bit of propagation of logs and whatnot, so maybe we could come to some kind of business agreement. I would love to get our families in touch. It's good to help local businesses.
That's a very interesting word. Propagation.
The gathering of supplies? Yes.
Propagation also has to do with replanting, rebuilding.
That is not what propagation means. And we do our fair share of community efforts in order to reestablish and rehabilitate the natures that be.
Interesting. So, when are you going to be giving restoration to my family?
What do you want about? I don't know your family. We just met. I'm trying to meet your father.
Maybe you should talk with your father about what your family business actually does.
Okay. Maybe I'll do that. Alright. Sure.
Your shitbag of a dad killed my
Hey.
sister.
Whoa there. I don't know about all that.
I do. I was there.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't.
Do you want me to show you?
No, I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah,
I think
I'd
I'm
rather
gonna
I didn't
go.
either.
Alright? I think I'm just gonna go. Hey, Domin!
Yeah.
See you around, buddy.
Bye, Edwin.
Stay away from her.
Good luck with all this, and I'll be friends with who I want to be friends with. Okay? Bye.
You better look into that company your family owns.
He's just gonna make his way out.
Did Edwin show you the
You
top
hear him
shelf?
mumble under his voice, psychotic bitch.
Damn.
Did Edwin show you the top shelf?
Trying to be in. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut
No,
you
you're
off.
good. Did Edwin show you the top shelf? There are some gnarly looking plants up there. I think one of them blinked at me. Like the blink blonk. They did the boom boom. You remember
Yes.
those? Yeah, but it was like a mushroom.
Yeah, little bug.
I think one of them blinked at me.
Look, I don't want you hanging.
Ignore us. Keep having your conversation.
Soda trying not to drown.
Could you guys?
one of them blunked at me? God, he's so
Could you guys just fucking RP and let me and Ryan laugh at this in peace? Jesus Christ. I don't want to be the center of attention.
It was
right
just
now.
Ryan
Let's go.
turning slowly red, trying not to spit out his drink.
Carry on. Carry on.
Look, little bug. I don't want you around Anwin, okay?
Yeah, but he's cool, I think. It is a he, right? Did we say?
Anwin is.
What's
the-
his D4 skill that he
He's a
gets?
he, they.
Okay.
What's his what?
What's his D4 skill that he gets?
What do you mean?
Vidalkins get a skill that they're a little bit extra good at.
Don't worry about it. It's not relevant.
What if I? Will he tell me if I ask him?
Sorry. He showed me the top shelf and it was really cool, and I think we can make some really cool strange plans together. He said it might be a senior project though, but that's okay. I can't wait till senior year.
Yeah. Well, we should probably stay away from him for a little while.
All day.
Hey, little bug,
Yeah.
come here. Kit's gonna take Davin by the
Just
hand
have him do.
and lead them over to outside of the greenhouse, just kind of away from everyone underneath the tree.
My dad.
They're gonna sit down on the ground and kind of like be eye level with Davin. So, you know how whenever we found you, I just lost my sister?
Oh, yeah.
Well, his family is the family that killed her.
Oh.
That company, they are the ones that are destroying Redenvale.
Oh. But that's not Anduin's fault, is it?
Not necessarily, but if he doesn't know what's going on right under his nose, that seems like a little bit of an oversight. And I feel like it's just as much his responsibility to step up and do something about it as anyone else's in that family. I don't know if that makes sense, little bug, but just try to stay away from him for a little bit. At least for now.
Okay. But, hopefully he's not responsible. I think he was kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't seem like you knew what was going on, but even so.
Do you need to not be in this club?
No, I'll be here with you. Someone's got to protect you from Rudy.
I can protect myself. Don't you remember I did the big bonks?
I know you do the big bonks, but, you know, someone's got to be here to write the heroic stories in the newspaper for you, right?
That's true. But I think Rudy will be my friend, so it's okay.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that, little bug. You do have a way with plans.
Alright. Hi, Sarah. Oh, you got it!
Oh, you got it!
You got it! She's playing with it in the hallway.
Aw,
She's playing so much. That's a third time today.
We're to smash cut to Luna, making it to Fine Arts, to the Fine Arts Society.
Jesus, that was
smashing.
good.
Incredible
Man.
session.
I was surprised. I should just do it by myself from now on.
Fantastic. Question: Do
You
I?
woke up
Is
trick.
this thing stealthily following me? Obviously following me?
No,
Nope.
it's just
It's just there.
it's just kind of there.
Luna is going to give on the way, just like the very tentative tip of the fingertip pat.
But
And then make her way over
yeah,
to the Fine Arts Society.
it just kind of follows you around. When you stop moving, it'll just like sit down and look at you. Okay, you guys are overestimating how
How
slimy,
wet this
how
thing
wet.
is.
Yeah,
I feel like it's
I
a
think
slime
it's like
cat.
honey.
it's a magical liquid. Like it's not.
It's like a plasmoid.
Yeah, like it
Like-
control its bits. It's not. It's
I
not.
imagine,
I'm not
like,
tripping.
Yeah.
I'm
Newtonian
imagining like
fluid.
Oobleck
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, but it's not
Or, yeah.
leaving its bits everywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's holding itself together
I mean, yes,
magically.
but I feel like
It's
if you're
not
going to
wet.
include a slime cat, it's got to be just a little bit squishy. You
It
gotta
is
have that little
squish. Like if
squishy.
it's squishy if
She
you
is
touch
so
it,
loud.
but like
He's an
it's not
infant
gonna make
child.
noises.
Okay.
Also, it hovers.
Oh, it hovers.
Can.
Okay.
It kind of.
What if it just like
It does.
it squished into a loaf position and then
Yeah. It does.
across the ground?
Become Roomba.
It does
Yes.
walk. Like it looks like it's walking, but it's not really.
It's
touching
more just
it.
like-
yeah,
Lazily. Okay.
like a ghost cat almost.
Uh-huh. However, I think you should make it go across the ground because that's funnier. However,
My familiar. Get your
I
own.
think I think I would make my way over to the almost an art station. Nope, that's a different thing.
Society of
The-
Fine Arts.
Yes, it's just called. That's what the name
That's
of
the
the
name of the club. It's in the art classroom.
in the art. What's the? I forget the name of the place is. Whatever.
the Zytoplex.
I thought the Zytoplex was
It's the library. Yeah, it's where a lot of the classes are stored within. as
okay.
well.
Yes. So it's in the Zytoplex, and then go to where the distinguished. So I'm like walking all of 15 feet because I'm already in the Zytoplex coming out. Of, okay.
Maybe like 50 at most.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
down a
I'm
hall,
going
you don't
down
usually
from
go
one
down.
room and then down. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I would make my way over there.
You find yourself in the art and history classroom. You see at the very bottom, it's like a big amphitheater style, like walk down classroom.
Mm-hmm.
You walk all the way down it to the bottom where there's a small stage. You open a door into what is a large art studio behind the fine arts classroom. You see the same teacher from that class. I don't think you're in that class, though.
Uh,
You are, and you are. You're not.
I'm not.
You find Professor Seth Wimblewing, or
Seth,
just Professor Wimblewing.
Professor Wimblewing.
He didn't have a name. He's not in the NPC notes tab because we forgot to add him.
Well, they're getting at it now.
Don't say we.
You.
We
Yo.
Better?
yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We didn't get his name.
I know.
I don't
His name
assign
was Seth
blame.
Wimblewing.
I don't assign blame. I delegate responsibility.
To
There's
me,
a difference.
it was my fault.
Well, if you didn't get the name, how are you supposed to put it in the
Exactly.
notes? So
That's the bit. That's why I said we.
Also, if I didn't get the name, that also means I didn't ask for it. So,
Oh.
yeah, there's been a few times when you've been slacking, and I'm like, catch his
He
name,
needs it.
catch his
well,
name.
here's the thing: is Ollivander don't give a fuck about anybody. He's not gonna ask what people's names are.
This classroom is packed. You see probably 20 to 30 people in here.
Oh,
Not
shoot.
Wimbledon.
Wimblewing.
I know what you said.
And it's a conglomerate of everything from 5+ years, seniors, all the way down to first years.
Okay.
There's more people in this room you don't know than do know. Notable people you do know: Alovir, Dim, Ibra, Madden, Oddness, Snips, and Vess are all in this club. You already knew Madden was in this club.
I already knew Madden was
Is
in
one
this
of them
club.
there right now?
They're all there now.
Okay,
Who
well then
else?
I'm also there because I need to find.
Oh
the
yeah,
people
Alovir's
that's
not
there.
here then. Yeah,
Okay,
Alovir's
okay.
already done this. They're gone.
Who else? They're not there,
Alovir's not there.
but they're in the club.
Yes.
Okay, so Alovir, Dim, Ibra, Madden.
Oddness.
Spell that?
Oddnis.
Hi.
Snips and Vess. Sunstorm. And Professor Seth Wimblewing.
Oh, I know a lot of those people. Like
Oh.
Ollivander personally knows a lot of those people.
Got it.
Damn.
Most of those people are in the art and history class. Holy shit!
Wonder why. Okay. Luna would get a little tiny spring in her step seeing Madden, but principals first. We go to the professor.
Right. You go up to what is a very elderly magpie Aarakocra.
Aarakocra, that's the,
I do remember this guy.
Yeah.
that's
The bird people.
bird people, but not the different
He's
bird
not-
people.
He's
But
like,
not
he's like
Owl.
15.
26
Yes.
is what we
26.
decided.
Yeah.
He is on death's doorstep for Aarakocra.
Is this the right spot for the Distinguished Society of Fine Artists, Professor?
Very close.
Oh.
Very close. We don't have a distinguished fine arts society here. We have a society of fine arts.
I
Distinguished.
stand corrected, Professor.
We tend to be rather distinguished. Some of us. Not him.
Pointing to.
Ibra.
Oof. Well then I stand corrected, Professor,
Wimblewing.
Wimblewing. She said, Ludo Vanways.
It's wonderful to meet you.
Mhm. Wonderful to meet you as well.
I did not see you in my earlier class this week. What makes you have interest in art?
I'm so sorry. Sorry. Wow, I'm really good at the roleplay thing. Hold on,
I think,
loading.
I think his Luno doesn't know why she's interested in that.
That,
guy?
that's actually funnier.
That guy?
That's well, you see, actually, what a drum is. You had on the very first day of school, you had lots of displays up or different stuff in the art complex.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we commandeered the hallway
Mhm.
out there where we went ahead and put all of our hall of past and alumni and whatnot for the scavenger hunt.
Indeed, I thought it was very impressive, and some of the things you had done there were quite intriguing.
Oh yes, we appreciate all forms of art here. It's not just all pencil, paper, or paint and whatnot in here. The only art we don't touch is music, because the other professor would be bad.
I suppose so. Music creation versus music. Well, maybe that's different. But yes, that makes sense.
We got statue makers, we got pose artists, we got all kinds of stuff. We got this guy that got real good at prestidigitation. He calls it spray paint. I don't know what that's all about, but he's painted his own path.
That does sound really fascinating. Actually, like students who are capable of kind of almost inventing their own form and exploring.
This club isn't about what is technically art. That's what my morning class is about. What is technically art. And how art and magic kind of, know what I mean? This is about the exploration of what art can be.
I think that makes sense, yeah. So
if you want to paint yourself purple and strip out the Zytoplex, I won't stop you. If that's your art, I'm here for it. You can say I said it was okay.
That sounds like a fascinating display piece, I suppose.
Some people, man.
I suppose so. There was quite... Well... Glancing over at men. I suppose, yeah, there was something like that for the first display. And then also the, No, during the scavenger hunt. Who was the dude... Clock? Put himself on a wheel.
That was during club sign-up. That was Dim.
Dim's here?
Yep, Dim the Turtle.
Dim the Turtle. Dim's the brakes?
His name is Dim Dug-a-Dome.
Dim Dug-a-Dome. Wonderful.
Owner of the Dimsdale Dug-a-Dome.
Hey, buddy.
Now that's what we were thinking about.
I saw that
I gave him a
name.
dumbass last name.
I saw that name and I was so happy. You have no clue. I was like, yes.
So do people typically stick within one medium? Do they bounce around?
That's up to you. This is just a safe place to explore what you want out of art.
I suppose so.
If you needed a sign off on something, or a permission to do a thing, or if you're looking for an expose, we can get you set up. We have art shows that we do, and all kinds of stuff, and we have presentation weeks, and all kinds of whatnot.
Yeah, definitely sounds fascinating. I guess I'll come to you if I have any...
Sure, and don't... Listen, I'm going to be frank with you. Look at all these people in here. It's about a third of the people that signed up. This is about all that's going to be here when it's all over.
My
A
goodness.
lot of people take this club as a blow it off, I don't got to do nothing. My art is just showing up. And I see you. If that's your art, sure. But you're taking the piss!
I'll try not to take the piss out of the chosen medium I choose to express.
You can express whatever you want, but do something. That's the point of the club. Do something!
I suppose... No, I don't think I'll disappoint you in that regard, then.
I don't imagine you will.
In that case, can I, take a... Is this where the... Well, I guess Luna would ask. Was this where the club meets, and what does that have on a specific day?
Sometimes we meet in my classroom over there. This is where students will come when they have free time and they want to come make stuff. Some students, they come here every day and they work on little craft projects, and we got kids that come in here and they're like, I'm going to go to the Durandale Fan Festival, and they build their costume for 9 weeks. It's their whole ordeal. That's fine. It's a good spot for it. We got lockers in the back and people put their stuff in them. But usually, we either meet in here or we meet in my classroom, just back through the door you came through.
Fair enough. Is there a regular meeting schedule or just...
Well, if you're wanting to get together as the whole group, we do have a regular meet day on Octier. That's our regular meet day. We usually meet in the afternoon, same as a regular club would, about 5-ish. Ain't a requirement. Again, this is an opportunity to do stuff.
Octier. Art Club. Because I'm not writing out the whole thing. Alright, I'll make a note of that.
You're taking the piss!
I'm not taking the piss. I say to the cat.
Stop taking the piss!
Stop taking the piss!
Sorry?
No, it was funny. But yeah, I guess Are there, I guess maybe I can now I can finally look around the room. Are there students already doing things?
You see,
Are there...
all around the room, there is a cacophony of art supplies scattering the walls, tables covered in drawings, paintings. You see easels are set up. You see there's oddly enough, a spray tan booth in the corner. I wonder who that's for.
Wonder who that's for.
Wonder.
And there's, like I said, about 20 people in here.
You said around 30.
Sure, 30 people in here.
But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go. If that's the case, if there's anything else I need to know for the club meetups, I can look around and maybe see what other people are doing. See if they're
No, please make yourself at home. Something of note: our first meeting is this week, right?
Oh, yes.
That's how that works.
Mm-hmm. Makes
yeah,
sense.
that's how a calendar works. We're just going to be discussing projects this upcoming week. You don't have to say anything. You can fold up a little piece of paper and stick it in the box. That's okay. But a lot of people going to talk about what their goals are for the semester. And that's good. Set some loose goals. It's good.
Fair enough. Oh.
It also tells me who's taking the piss! People who don't turn in nothing.
I just see half the class jump every time he says piss in the shrill voice. They're used to it by now, but
some of them. The
some of
seniors don't even flinch. The first years, what?
Imagine if he's a bird, you can do it real loud. Just get up in that shrill register and just give a little shriek of piss.
A
You
shriek
hear
of piss is
a full a little tug at your hip.
Oh, hello?
Piss!
Who is
Snips is standing below you.
Oh, hello, Snips.
a shriek of piss is not a metric I thought I would hear.
Wait a second. I've met Snips.
You
but
have
I
met
didn't-
Snips many times,
Snips was
in fact.
the...
He's a member of the Small Society, or she is a member of Small Society.
Yes, she was the one in the crack that you spoke to. Yes.
They're the one that keeps getting hurt.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Now it's coming back. I see him now.
People keep getting hurt.
They're the one that is the only one you guys have gone to the nurse with.
Hello,
One of them
Snips.
doesn't go to the nurse because he thinks he can't.
Hello, Snips. How are you doing? Are you in the arts club as well?
In Arts Club. Piss!
You give him I give him
Piss! Snips can say it now! They heard it!
I gave him the double thumbs up before saying oh, do you have an idea of what you might be working on?
Yes!
Piss.
I guess I can't just ask what would that be. Can you show me?
Yes! They pull out a notebook and they
Ooh.
flip through a couple of times, and you see, as they're flipping through, you see the startings of a pretty mediocre flip book. And it's what they've got started.
Ooh, very fascinating. It's almost like some sort of animated picture. Like animation, almost. Actually, no, because the meaning of animation kind of depends on filmography. I don't know. Would calling it animation be anachronistic?
It's fine.
Whatever.
I don't
Anyway.
will say-
Well, there's reanimated things. You can animate a book.
I mean,
With magic.
I guess.
Historically, animation existed long before filmography because we had the little...
True,
Yeah,
but the
the-
term animation. You know what? It doesn't matter. We can make up the rules.
Yeah.
Um.
New World.
Factual.
I think with the reanimating or animating a book or something with magic,
Right,
you
corpse.
wouldn't. Yeah, there you go.
True. Or we
Animating
do some
a corpse.
seismic
There you
shift.
go.
We wouldn't call it animation. We would call it moving drawings or movies for short.
Guys, I did this really cool animation, and it's a fucking dead
It's
fucking
just-
zombie just
Look at
coming.
all from the
Look
grocery
at my
store.
animation.
I'm talking about my Marvel projects.
I almost said Thunderwing. Nope, that's a warrior cat's name. I'm almost certain of it.
Are
Professor.
you okay?
Professor.
Why did that break you so bad? Jesus!
I wasn't expecting it from Emu!
You would love the Warrior Cats.
No, what
There's a Warrior Cats bit in a podcast I listen to. It's really funny.
Oh god. No, winged
The professor?
yes.
Wimblewing.
Wimblewing,
Wimblewing.
thank you. Not Thunderwing. Close. Same enunciation structure. I forgot where I was going with that. I distracted myself.
That's a Warrior Cats name. Warrior Birds.
Warrior Birds.
I'm making a new book.
Making a new book.
Warrior Birds.
Don't read it.
Yeah, that's really fascinating.
It's
Is this what you think you'll be working
version
on?
Work? A while, yes.
Makes sense.
I'll call it Flaters.
I think Luno is probably going to maybe walk around the room, see what other people or students are working on, talking about. I mean, obviously, there's also art and stuff all over.
Mhm.
There's art
Nobody's
and art
really
supplies.
working on anything
Okay.
necessarily right now. There's one person frantically drawing it on a shelf. Like, they're sitting up on top of, like, the highest shelf in the room doodling.
Can I peer up there and see
It's
what
Ibra.
It's Ibra. Hard at work. Maybe she would make her way over to Madden.
Sure.
Maybe.
You see, Madden is surrounded by a good number of people all standing around him talking to him. You
Mhm.
make your way on over.
Oh, hello, Madden.
Oh, hello, Luno. It's been a minute. It's good
Yes.
to see you again.
Yes, it has.
Has the shifts at the library been doing you well?
Oh, absolutely. It's been fantastic. I thank you so much again for helping me get in that position. I think
Of
it's
course.
exactly what I was looking for. But yeah, you're in the art society as well, and you have been for.
Since my second year.
Okay. Do you work on, are you starting a new project or working on an existing one? I'm just
This
curious.
is my project.
Ah, I should have figured, yes, and I think it is a very fine one. But yeah, I suppose it's rather efficient that you have. Oh, drop that. I suppose it's
The
rather.
Iron Lifters is a different ideology. It's about how much I can lift. This is about how nice I can make it look.
It's funny how you caught exactly what I was going for when the word efficient. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. Which, maybe just as a personal question, which do you prefer, do you think?
I prefer the arts. The Iron Lifters is a means to an end.
I suppose so.
I'm thinking, it being my last year, I wanted to take it a little bit easy before I go away for a year, and then I'm going to come back. I'm not done. But this being my last year for a time, I wanted to have an easier year. Last year I did Mage Tower, and that was good for me. I had a lot of fun with Mage Tower, but I just needed the strength this time.
Fair enough. Well, I'm just starting out, so I'm trying to collect ideas on what I might be doing, but I guess if you ever need any help, any way I can assist, I'd be glad to.
Sure, I will let you know.
Fair enough.
Have you picked a first project?
I have not. I was thinking I could, having different ideas. I know obviously people are working on all sorts of different stuff. People choose arts of all manners. I was thinking...
As you're talking, you feel a piece of paper airplane style, pink you in the back of the head.
Hello? Can I look around and see
Yeah, you
who
can
threw
find it.
it?
It's just laying on the ground.
Can I see who threw
You
it?
can't tell who threw it. Actually, make a perception check for me.
Can I?
You're there, yeah, your cat's there. Go ahead.
Where's my perception? That's a 9. Not great.
14.
14, Ibra threw it. You see it, you know.
Just John Travolta.
The cat standing on top of it. It's fucking...
You okay?
Yeah, I just... Can I pick up the piece of paper and unfold it?
You're gonna open it here right now?
I suppose I am.
Alright. You
Uh-oh.
unfold it.
Ibra. Let me think about this for a second. Ibra. No, okay, that's fine.
What, is the cat going to, like, wrestle it out of my
No.
hands?
You open up the piece of paper and you see a fantastical drawing of Luno like proposing to Madden, swooning, a big heart in her eyes. And Madden just standing there, almost nonchalant, not caring in the drawing.
Oh my god, brutal. Brutal.
Jump up on -1. I know you want to.
You can, it's your
I
You
can.
can decide that you hate Ibra.
I don't know it's Ibra.
Oh yeah, you
That's
don't
true.
know.
I want to up Ibra for that, but I can't do that.
Well, I guess you do know.
You can.
I do. No, I can't because the max is what they feel about me.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You can
okay.
take it down as far as you want it to go.
Oh.
You can't raise it. I tell you to raise it.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
The cat nods at Ibra.
Luna would open it.
Madden's like, oh, what you got there?
Pause, just brain break for a split second before.
Do you pause?
Luna
Do you
would probably
freeze?
take just a second.
The cat is gonna jump and nab the paper.
Make a sleight of hand check for the cat. I'm gonna make a sleight of hand check for Madden.
Oh, okay.
You can make a dexterity saving throw to try and
Uh-oh.
beat these sleight of hand checks.
I'm not trying to beat Madden. If that's
Luna would be a bit stun shocked. Can we do it with disadvantage for funny?
You can, if you think you want it.
I think I would be at a disadvantage. Oh, that's a 2.
21.
13.
32?
13.
Oh, I thought you said...
He said 21.
Okay, okay. So the cat wins.
Cat's got it.
It jumps up in between the two of
Snatches
them.
it.
Its tail comes around and wraps around, and it lands on Madden's shoulder, and it holds it out.
Cat's like, that's funny, Ibra. He points up at Ibra,
Oh.
folds it back into an paper airplane, and foops it back up to Ibra.
Oh.
That's a good one.
How strong or how far?
He would throw it farther as a paper ball than he could as an paper airplane.
Okay.
So true.
I didn't know if he just
It
goes
like foos around the room for a good bit
I think it's
before Ibra mage hands it over to
if
himself.
he does it as like a paper airplane, I think to do it one of those things where he just throws it really hard and just
Right into the ceiling.
Or like it doinks into the ceiling and then falls
Glides
back
to
down and
Ibra.
glides to Ibra.
Yeah,
Come here, you.
skill.
Come here, you.
Ah, it's a funny one. Yeah, don't worry about that guy. That's the fourth person he's done that to today.
Luno's visibly cringing into a little tiny ball.
No, don't worry about it. It's the fourth
Who
person
used their
today.
inspiration? I think it was
I
Luno
think
that
you
did.
gave inspiration to Luna.
I gave inspiration to everybody, but I'm trying to remember who used it. I think it was Luno.
Don't remember.
What did I...
Somebody used their inspiration. I don't remember who it was.
I'm trying to remember what roles I did. I didn't do any... You didn't... This wasn't when we rolled for deception on the coach.
This was this morning. Yes, it was
That
when
was
you
today.
tried to.
That was
Yeah,
today.
you
Okay,
used it
that's
today.
when I used it.
Yes,
Yeah.
you two still have inspiration. Remember that. Minus one. Ollivander.
Ooh, trying to think. Luna would just be kind of like a little bit silently dying. Yeah, that is funny.
Yeah, don't sweat it too much. It's like I said, the fourth person he's done it to today.
Nice.
Everybody that walks up to talk to me, he kind of does this kind of bit too. He's the first year, but he's really growing on me.
I can imagine so, yes.
Oh, you don't like him? He did great. He's
well,
funny. Come on.
all
See the
right.
class portrait he did?
I did not see the class portrait he did.
Yeah, come on. He puts his arm around you and walks you over to Ibra's bookcase. Ibra's sitting way up on the top shelf so he can see over the entire classroom. Hey, Ibra, hand me that drawing you did. He reaches up and pulls down this, like, big piece of paper.
He receives another copy of the same.
It's just bigger now.
That'd be funny, but no.
No, okay.
He passes down a big piece of paper and he unfolds it. And you see it's everyone who's come into the classroom today. And it's everyone.
Shoot.
Like, the professor said, like, 60 people signed up. And it's everyone. Like, wall-to-wall drawing in the classroom.
Is the cat on it?
Yeah, the cat's on it.
Hell
I
yeah.
can't-
It's impressive.
That is...
Ibra's a
yeah.
talented drawer.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's a piece of furniture?
Does
Yeah. Draw.
He's a really talented drawer.
It's one of my favorite things as an artist.
like,
It's like, oh,
slides
you're a
back
very
and
talented
forth.
drawer. I'm like, thanks. I didn't know I was furniture. I'm an
From
artist.
Arkansas.
I know. It's
Please
just,
let me speak.
Drawer.
I
It's
can
just
hold
funny to
clothes
me.
so good.
I can hold things as I'm meant to, as a piece of furniture.
He's a talented artist.
Does
No,
Madden-
it is. That is.
does Madden have any evidence of who this familiar belongs to?
Probably not.
Just probably assumes it's mine. It's following me.
Yeah, honestly, Matt wouldn't look that far into it.
But yeah, no, that is incredible. And you, because I look at like
Think
myself
about it.
on here,
It's
and it's
like-
like I've only been in the room.
As much as
Five?
I've been around,
Yeah,
Again?
you're
I've
in
always
there. It's
been
almost
with
a
Luna.
perfect
Yeah.
depiction
Or
of
the
you
cat, at
facing
least, has always been
what
with
would be
Luna when
camera,
we were
quote
Uh-huh.
met.
unquote.
No, this
You
is
would just assume.
absolutely fantastic, and yeah, the speed on display is incredible. Even if you use it for, let's say, not good, but you know,
Violence.
You can
Talent.
say evil.
well, it's not evil, just particular, I suppose. And I
Chaotic.
hand the drawing, or I can't reach.
Yeah, you
I can
hand it to
fly it.
Madden.
I can hand it to Madden.
Okay,
I'll do that.
Madden will hand it up to him.
Uh-huh.
No, he does pretty good, man. I
Mhm.
think he's gonna be a good addition to the club.
Mm-hmm. That is, I know, that is something I think I would be interested in, is drawing, or maybe learning to sketch, but I know I'm not that great at, I like gesture to my finger, or my winged feathery fingers. It's just so hard to keep clean when I work, so.
I mean, there's sculpture making. There's all kinds of stuff you could do.
True. Yeah, just hoping for, I do have a side note. I do have a particular idea in mind.
Okay.
In fact, well, no, I can just like introduce it.
When it's relevant.
Yeah.
Fair.
But yeah, I do like the free-handed nature of it, but I just don't know what kind of thing would work best. Maybe calligraphy. I'm not sure.
I
Bless you.
mean, there's some beauty in words as well.
Mm-hmm. Calligraphy, free-handing. I like
Second
that kind
year,
of thing.
we do branch away. I should tell you.
Oh.
This club is for all forms of art. There is a poetry writing thing for year 2.
Okay. Maybe something like that then. Okay, so I don't know. I said I was going to introduce it diegetically, and then I have no idea how to.
Just save it for day of meeting to discuss plans for the
True.
You have 2 more days.
True. I can
Yeah.
figure it out over the next 2 days. There you go. It's almost like you allotted for this. But yeah. Well, I suppose I'll see you around if you're going to be in here. Are there like weights in here?
No.
When you say you work on gesturing to him in a general sense, is that also something you do in here? Because I don't.
Sometimes other students will ask me to pose for them, and I am more than fine to do that. Holding my own weight in specific and sometimes difficult positions can be a workout itself.
I suppose so, yeah. Is that something you do? I know you did it for the first day as well, but...
It was for an art installation they wanted to do.
Right. But yeah, I suppose then I'll see you around.
Of course.
Luna would probably walk over. Most of the other students are just... Who else did I know? I knew Scrit. No, not Scrit. Scrit's not here.
Snips.
Snips, thank
You
you.
met Dim.
Scrit is the squirrel from...
Scrat?
Scrat. You've met Dim, which is the turtle who was on the wheel. You've met Ibra, who you just talked to. Madden. I don't think you met Oddness, but he is a known player. But as a group, we know him.
Yes.
Snips, you've already talked to, and I don't think you met Vess, but Vess is also here.
Vess.
Vess is in your homeroom class as well.
I don't know who spoke to Vess originally.
Oh,
I think it was you.
It was me.
It was
I
you.
do know Vess. We had a conversation.
Where he looked at me and called me a half-bit bard to use.
Straight up to my face.
Yeah. I remember now.
Ollivander will remember that.
Got a room?
Let's go.
You can also call it if you want to move forward with story. Whatever you want to do.
I don't. You seen me not moving.
Yeah, I think Luna would hang around a bit. chat up, but like, yeah, nothing left I have to do in here. See how we can move on.
For sure. In the meanwhile, you and Alovir, you pulled them aside to...
I need a favor, Alovir. Are you busy?
I had clubs to go to, but I suppose I can make time.
Well, now I feel bad.
I've already gone to one of them. I'll go to the other after. What do you need?
Which one are you missing?
Arts.
I think my friend is doing that one too. You can talk to them.
Wonderful. I'm also picking dragons.
We lived. Oh, I've been to that.
Mm-hmm.
You were there? I didn't see you.
I did not. I went early.
Oh, okay. So there's this thing that I'm working on. You know the whole. I didn't really talk to anything about the mansion with you.
Okay.
So okay, there's a bit of a story here. I tell Alovir what happened in the mansion.
Okay. Interesting. 2 days gone like that is pretty wild.
Yeah, magic non-existent 2 days. During that time, I found this
I
book.
wonder how that Matrix fellow feels. For some reason, his character note says 27 and 28. It's complicated. I don't understand.
I think it's 28 because technically
He did have a year pass. He's weird.
aged. Yeah,
But he was sent back.
time travel's weird.
Complicated.
But yeah, I found this book from Old Dead Gods, and I wanted to find more information from it. They don't have any in the library, so I needed to look in the mansion again.
Have you read through this one yet?
I've read about the one that I cared about, and it had one line of text.
Do you think there's a reason?
Maybe.
We can go see what we can find.
I mean,
I suppose.
the person who did the research on this would know more about this particular subject than I would, and I'm just curious if they have anything left over that could give me a hint on like a direction I could go for this.
Possibly. I mean, we could dig.
I am looking for a way to move this cat off of my character sheet. Give me a sec.
Success.
Success.
Great success.
Great success. Natural 20. I checked the library for any information on a dead god called Zendaka, but they don't have anything, which makes sense because I think it was pre-sleep, this god.
I believe. I've never heard of it, but...
So I'm looking for more information on that god. I can show you the star map that they had in there, but...
I suppose it would be a place to start.
Yeah, I also can't open the portal because it requires a phrase to be said.
Do you have the book to go?
Yes.
They pull it out and speak the phrase.
Well, not yet. Let's go to the room. Let's go to our room first, not like do it in the middle of the hallway.
Oh, you're right. You would leave the book here, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it
That
would.
would be problematic. Sure. You guys make your way into the apartment, and what the hell is that? Okay. Good luck with that.
What's happening?
Don't worry about it. None of importance.
Oh, just that?
Sure. Go for it. Is that right? Is that point?
It was important to me.
Sure.
Yeah, we make our way to the room. I hand
She may
them.
not be spotting Madden, but she be spotting Madden. You know what I'm saying?
I hand them the book. I mean, Kit already solved the puzzle. I don't know if they wrote it down or not. I think they might have, but like it was. I spelled the word here that I totally remember. What the entrance word was.
I don't know what wasn't it.
Scepter.
Okay. And then Kit's right through a portal. Get punked, nerd!
I don't have the book.
I know, I'm being facetious.
Anytime anyone says scepter ever, just
King sitting at a throne, bring me my scepter! Ah!
Yeah.
Oopie. Alovir.
I also would have stopped by the general store
Okay.
and picked up like as much cat food as I could carry.
Okay. Sure.
How much is that from me?
Probably like a silver or two.
Okay.
As much as you could carry. I assume it's like a 50-pound bag.
I'm pretty strong.
Okay. 50 and a 20-pound bag, 70 pounds. I mean, you're carrying it in good ways.
Like a barrel, probably.
Okay. Say like 2-3 silver.
There's some in here.
No, a real one. This one. I want this one. Okay, I will do that. We fast forward. Go to the room.
He says the word, or she says the word. Door opens.
Alovir?
Yeah.
Oliver's a thing.
Yeah.
I will go in first because I think it closes after
After the speaker.
The speakers goes through. Yeah, we're gonna head right towards the library and where I think there were 2 areas of the house. That one was a library. There was a study, but that one has a bunch of porn in it.
Some of it, yeah.
I mean, we could look there too. Maybe there's something there, but there was a laboratory with a star map, if I remember correctly, and we would probably go there first.
Yeah, so you guys just head straight to the star map.
Put the barrel in the kitchen for Coriander.
Coriander's like, oh, you bring us gifts!
Yes, for the
for the cats!
Yes.
You could have brought us some food, but yeah, we feed the
I
cats!
didn't know you guys needed to eat.
He picks up a handful of the cat food.
I can give you a sandwich.
No, I don't have to, please.
Oh, it's just nice.
Yeah!
Oh, I want to make you breakfast.
Okay.
I don't know what tomorrow morning means. Like, I think it's still normal time now, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Time passes, that's normal now.
Yeah.
The cats are thankful.
Yes, of course you are.
He starts to push the barrel, and then Cumin comes over and helps. Paprika comes over and helps. They push it into the storeroom.
Cool. Now that the cats are fed, we also have to bring, like, metal, too, don't we, for that one little fucker? A lot of metal here. It was a really long story, Alovir. There's some shit going on.
Almost like a chain of events had to happen.
Some promises I made. Let's so like I said, I was looking for any information on the name Zendaka, so that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, shall we go up?
Yeah, it's this way.
Alright, you guys head up to the lab. The doors are still open as you guys left them. Nothing has changed.
Yeah, and there's no bookshelf that's gonna attack us this time.
Yeah, the bookshelf is gone.
Yeah.
The wall is gone.
Yes, it's one big room now. I had to think about that for a second. Okay, so this is the star map. There's like a little timer in the floor. We can change the date. Very spooky. When you change it to like 999, everything goes black. But I think like that seems like a very specific.
I mean,
like
I'm still gonna be here then, so I mean, we'll see. Assuming I lie.
Half house of that one?
I mean, like 750. Yeah.
So just before.
Yeah.
Perfect. I don't have to worry about it then. Right. So Ollivander will, start poking around for books and stuff. I mean,
sure.
he'll show.
There's a room in this house. 2 rooms in this house. You guys haven't gone in yet.
I'm not going to explore unexplored territory. With
One of them
Alovir.
is an unexplored territory that technically the cat went in.
I will not bring Alovir into new space in this house.
Okay.
But there is. Yeah, he'll look around in the areas that he knows is safe. He will look around for like any books. He'll show Alovir how all the shit works, everything he's found out in his 2 days that he spent here.
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check. 7. Alovir.
Oh wait, no! It's +0 now because it 8.
Hey, them changing. Alovir seems a little more detailed in their searching.
I figured they might be.
After about maybe 30 or 40 minutes, they come up with you with a like small pile of papers. It's not like a bound notebook. It's like anything they could find referencing Zendaka. I found some stuff, but I don't know how useful it's going to be. It looks like it's attempted prayer records, attempted contact,
I think anything more
Unknown follower church?
Anything
Well far from here.
more than a line of text would be so immeasurably helpful.
Well, we have non-documented church location here. Attempted contacts to no avail. Nothing.
I'll look into this. I appreciate the assistance.
Sure.
I'm not very good at looking for things.
While we're looking into things, they hand you the documents.
Uh-huh.
What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
This isn't how you left home. You know that. Why?
What room are we in right now?
The laboratory, I imagine.
Okay. So like the start room.
Yeah.
He looks around. Ollivander looks around for a moment just to make sure there's nobody around.
Just you, me, and that thing in the corner. He points, and you see the gremlin poking its head out. And the same platinum coin from before. I don't think it speaks. Even if it could, I don't think it's smart enough.
Yeah, but I know what familiar is.
I don't think it's a familiar. I think it's a real thing.
One way to find out.
So I pull out my weapon.
So anyway, I started blasting.
No.
Actually, we could probably take that thing out of here if we wanted to. It is real.
He thinks for a second, and that for this entire time Ollivander has been at this school, he's had kind of this like goofy ass, like his resting face has been kind of this like goofy ass grin, and that falls when Alovir asks him this. And at this point, Ollivander up to this point has been talking to him with his prestidigitation and the spelling of the words and stuff, but now he switches to speaking to Alovir directly in his head. I don't know. She'd be pretty mad about me moping around for ever.
I mean,
If she saw me again, she'd be pissed.
you're right, but I think she'd want you to be happy. And this happening is not what I was expecting.
He chuckles in his brain. Brain chuckle.
Oh, brain giggle.
Brain giggles. Do you know how incredibly selfish that is? To expect me to be happy after this? To just be okay?
I mean, it's not me expecting it of you.
I know.
You be how you want to be. I expected.
I'm saying for her to expect me to just remember her and be happy about it is just so selfish. I mean, I am too, a little bit, for being stuck on this, but it's not gonna happen. I'm just trying to be more like her, because maybe then she won't be gone as much.
But she is. And all we can do is remember her, or live out the way she would want us to, and she'd want you to be genuinely happy, not this facsimile that you've created for yourself.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen, and this is the closest I can get.
Sure.
It's wild, the perspective that you get after losing somebody like that.
I can only imagine.
The 2 days that I spent in this house, trapped in another dimension or whatever. I mean, I guess I wasn't trapped. There was always the way to leave, but I didn't know it. I was in this place and I couldn't help but think, trapped in here with these 3 other people, right? And the first night that I found myself sleeping, I slept in that armchair downstairs, and I couldn't help but think that if I had to pick which one to save, who would it be? And that perspective is kind of crazy to think about. You're familiar with the people I've been hanging out with, right? Like the three
roommates?
other, yeah.
To an extent. I have not spent many a time with them, but I do not dislike them, no.
You know their names.
Yes. You have Deer One, you have Elf One, and you have Bird One. I kid. They are Luno, Damen, and Kid.
Yeah. Sure. The thought process changes dramatically once you understand what it's like to lose everything. If I had to save somebody, it would be Luno. And the reason for that is because if either Kit or Domin died, but not the other, that would be devastating for one of them.
Sure, but why pick? Why not just let the fates be what they be?
Because if I have the option to, I have to know. It's better than, like, in the moment thinking about all of this. And
can I give you a gift? Something that might make that outcome more likely?
people dying?
The ones you want to die dying.
I mean, I can do that. But I've chosen not to.
Fair.
I don't want anybody to die.
Well, should you see it as an option, you could give them a little gift.
Okay.
And if they choose to wear it, kind of makes your decision a lot easier.
Do I know what these are?
No.
Okay. Well,
You know what they do. You're familiar with the style of item.
So I do know what they are.
More or less.
What the hell? Where did you get these?
We get things sometimes. You clean enough places, you help out enough, you find things. The reason I didn't go to my club, I helped the little one clean the building.
And these were just there?
I found them.
Okay. I still don't... I don't... This is, this is far more concerning than any of the...
Is it? Why do you have this?
Why do you have this? Yeah.
I'll never tell.
I'm not trying to kill anybody, Alovir.
Maybe I
just
misinterpret.
I'm just saying that when you understand the sort of connection that people can form with like another person, it things get complicated. That whole time that kid was just running around hitting things with sticks and Kit barely did anything about it. It made me think, like I know they have this connection or whatever, but like it is an odd thing to watch. Like they don't value it as much as you think they would.
They value the fun and the journey and the things they can do along the way. Things you used to value.
Yeah, but I know what waits on the other side of that. And, I mean, Kid's gonna have to deal with that eventually, because, they're
Not
gonna...
if you prevent it.
They're gonna
Not
get...
if you do everything in your power to help them.
I mean, like, I can't make somebody immortal. Kid's gonna get a lot older than Dalvin will.
Life's a fickle thing. People grow. Hell, if this star has to believe, fuck, they may both see it all come to be.
Dalvin's not gonna live to 900?
We're in 617 right now.
300?
complicated.
I didn't think about that when.
There's
when I
like 300 years left.
Yeah, when I saw the star map. I mean, I'm good. I'm good. I don't know.
Just watching Trick's feet twitch because he's having a little dream. I'm not doing it right now. His feet are all twitching. Carry on.
I don't even know why I'm here. Like at this school.
I mean, kind of your choice, wasn't it?
I mean, sort of. Mother wanted me to come here to like prove myself or whatever, but I couldn't give a rat's ass about that.
If it's any consolation, I'm glad you're here, because it offered me the opportunity to be here as well.
Enjoy yourself, I guess.
Sure, I'm going to. I'm taking classes, I'm going to expand my knowledge, and I'm going to do what I can. If you chose to leave, I'd have to leave as well, you know?
I mean, no pressure or anything.
Have fun. Try to make the
Well,
most of the time you have. She would want that.
I know what she wants, but I can't do it.
You're doing just fine. Don't overthink it.
You know, the last time I slept in a bed was the last time you saw me, I think.
Perhaps.
The day before I left for Kempton. I can't do that anymore because I am concerned for the day that I just can't get up anymore. I sleep on the roof. I'm sure you've noticed this. It has to be uncomfortable for me to want to get up.
I mean, this is a personal decision. You're in a much safer place now. The people who did what they did can't get you here. I'm not going to.
I mean, they're dead now.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm here or what I'm doing.
I don't know. Make the most of it though, yes?
He takes the papers. Like, yeah, sure. He puts them in his coat. I'll look into that.
Best of luck. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I hope I find what somebody else is looking for. Because that's all I can hope for right now.
Are we done here?
Yeah,
How do we get back before everyone else does?
I don't need anything else. Apparently, Coriander wants a sandwich.
Are we bringing this little guy? He picks up. They pick up the little gremlin.
I don't know. Do you want him? I've already stolen so many things from this mansion. I feel kind of bad.
No, I think I need him.
This is the first one for you, though. Yeah, I mean, everybody gets one.
I'll grab a souvenir on the way out. This will not be my souvenir.
Okay.
Sets down the gremlin.
Sure.
Gremlin for free.
Free gremlin.
Peacefully.
Because he wouldn't despawn outside of the mansion
he's
like
a
the
real
other guys
thing.
would.
He's a real guy.
Just a guy.
Real
Poor
guy.
guy.
Poor guy.
No, real guy.
Real guy.
Real guy.
Real
He's
time.
a real one, for real, for real.
Hey, real.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. So
The only
to
thing
get
I know
out,
for real.
we go. Sorry, I've been drinking. We go out to the front door, and you say liberty.
Okay. You guys make your way back down there. Alovir says the passphrase, and you guys are returned to your room, and time has passed appropriately.
I pick up the book, put it back in whatever satchel or whatever I have.
Alovir pulls out a small jar, and starts to walk down the hallway.
What's in the jar?
You said I could have a souvenir.
Yeah, I'm curious.
They turn around, and you see the small jar has all of the hands in it.
I mean, careful with those, I guess. They're the
Tighten
tight.
the lid a little bit tighter.
I mean, get some super glue, maybe.
You just killed him, so.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it, they're dead.
All but one. I think we caught. We
Oliver's-
caught one. of them.
Oliver sleeps in this room. In
Yeah.
my room.
Yeah.
So I don't know where he's going with it. Oh, I didn't show you. I got something too. And he pulls out the flump out of his bag. I was gonna put this on the shelf. Look how
He puts it beside the flump on the shelf.
Look how fucking cute this guy is.
Yeah, a bunch of weird dead shit in your room
Yeah.
now.
It's a flump. Why would I not want a flump?
It is floating upside down, notably.
It's
As
dead.
you know, flumps. Yeah,
It's dead.
is dead.
But like one day when I learn revivification magic, I'm bringing it back
And then we'll flip it.
and I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna
Well,
set
watch it die.
Well, I mean, it can. I mean, it doesn't have to live in water. Yeah, I'm gonna let it out.
Yeah, it's like preserved in like a liquid right
It
now.
drowns instantly.
By this point, you guys would either be finishing up at your clubs or making your way back. Whatever you guys... Do you guys have anything else you want to do at your clubs?
No, probably be heading back. Yeah.
Yeah, heading back.
Maybe with one little quick aside, Luna would find one of the, inking pens or brushes.
Sure.
Just try and freehand sketch something out.
Sure, make a performance check.
Sure. Nat 1.
That one is not any
Is-
better than
nope.
your normal handwriting.
Okay.
Silvery bar.
Roll another one. Make it worse.
Give Mad an advantage.
Yeah.
Ha ha!
Yeah, I can't say I expected any better, but
If you do
Maybe
not want
practice.
those, I will take them back.
I don't feel like I want to give them back to you. I'm not even.
As a note, as you were in the room has been expertly clean, like to the T. Carry on.
yeah, I think that Luna would try that, and then probably just head back.
Okay.
Nothing left to do.
You guys are heading back as well?
Mhm.
As the three of you all reconvene and then make it back to the room, as you guys enter, you see everything has been made spotless. Where the cabinets were sealed have been unsealed and they're perfectly cleaned. The floors have been polished, they're brand new and shiny. Re-entering your bedrooms, Damon's nest has been rebuilt and relined.
Sorry.
How the fuck did they know how I wanted my nest?
Magic.
I didn't say who did it.
I'm also cooking probably right now.
Ollivander, did you do? Oh wait.
What?
Yeah, mandatory cleaning for the main rooms. I forgot that was today.
No, I did it.
I'm certain you. Well, you did a fine job.
Thank you.
I took liberties with your nest. I did my best. I'm sorry if it's not perfect.
Wait, you did that?
Yes.
Isn't there like a homunculus that's supposed to come in or whatever?
Yes, they polished the floors, took out the trash, cleaned the walls, everything, but they left something undone, and it needed to be redone.
Mm.
Well, thank you, Ollivander and Alovir.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
You were just gonna
You're
take the
cooking,
credit?
You're cooking.
So,
Moral support.
well, I mean, cooking is not moral support. Cooking is,
It's regular support.
it's kind of important.
It's regular protein support.
What? Ooh.
Uh-oh, someone had an accident.
Huh?
I thought I heard an accident down there.
Yeah.
Sneeze.
He's sneezing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've-
He's got
But it
bad
sounded
allergies.
wet.
he's either got
Yeah, I thought I
allergies-
heard something hit the floor.
Yeah, no, he's
He
either
sneezed
got
right behind me.
Okay.
So, no.
My
he's
fevers.
either got allergies or an upper respiratory infection.
Hmm.
We're not sure yet.
Okay. Oh,
Maybe
poor
in a couple
baby.
days, then maybe take him to the vet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, he's so mad.
Poor baby.
he did
Oh,
not like the
His eyes are all
sniffles.
red too.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's probably got an upper respiratory infection.
Mm.
Like his
Yeah.
lids are all red.
Hmm.
yeah.
He's
He's
so mad.
baby
He
is
sneezed
snotty.
himself awake and
How
he didn't
sad.
believe.
Poor little baby.
We love you, Trey.
All right, you guys have your afternoon to yourselves. What would you guys like to do after finishing your clubs and stuff? We'll say it's roughly 6:30. Alovir is going to leave to go to their last club.
Do you guys have any problem with steak?
Steak sounds perfectly fine.
Can you eat steak?
Do
Do you need
really
like
soon
a
I can.
knife? You don't have
Oh.
teeth.
I have a beak.
Well, yeah,
Beaks
but
are
you
good for
can
ribbing.
still-
But you, Bert,
He's got a goose tongue. He's got teeth.
Yeah, steak is
It's a
fine.
joke.
Kit's gonna just go sit
I
on
say,
the
owls are
couch
birds
and
of
just kinda-
prey. They can eat meat. Be a little
But
tough.
steak?
The steak would be tough, but still eminently doable.
How do you want it? Well?
I don't know what that means. I mean, of course I want it. Well, I wouldn't want bad steak.
Have you ever eaten steak before?
Yes, I've had steak.
How do
Not
they
very often.
want steak?
Raw.
Probably do medium well just to be
Okay.
on the safe side.
Let's go.
Probably-
I'll cook yours very rare to make it easier to eat.
That would actually be medium rare. Sounds fantastic right now.
Kit's
Ugh.
gonna go sit on the couch and just kind of like rest their face in their palms.
I feel like I haven't slept in.
I think
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
someone might be a little tired.
Nap time.
Down to 3. We got second and 4. Yeah, we're probably all pretty tired.
I'm chilling. I'm
You're
good.
chilling.
Yeah.
You're pretty good.
You just taking an easy night in.
I didn't go down once.
True. You're bragging about this as you're
No. No.
Ugh.
You guys gotta stop getting hit.
Oh, hey, kid, I got you a gift.
I'm not even showing them what you gave me.
Could be anything.
That's how devious it is.
No, I didn't go down super recently. I just heavy day.
Ah, I see.
I got to meet a plant.
I met a couple of plants. I also delivered some cat food to Coriander.
No,
great.
it's
You guys
good.
weren't
Thanks for doing that.
looking.
Yeah, we appreciate that very much.
We
They also
gotta bring
like
them a
eating.
supply room.
I didn't know that.
That's news to
So
me.
they don't need to, but they
They like it.
enjoy it.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Maybe we can set up
I
some.
was generally out of it for that.
Hmm.
I looked over. There's a cat.
Hello, Laura.
Hello.
Hello.
Where's Dell? It's you.
It's gonna be really funny when one day inevitably I have a sore throat or something, and that's just how I sound. I'm on the way there, obviously, but that's why we have tea.
Did your guys' clubs go well?
The clubs went fine. Yeah.
Did you meet anybody?
I named
I
a
met a couple
plant.
people. I met
Anybody you're familiar with?
Wait a second.
No.
You knew the cat
I
was
knew
there.
the cat was there, but
I
think
it-
Ollivander says this.
I think it would be really funny if Oliver keeps being like, "So did you meet anybody?" And Dobbin responds like he's
Yeah.
talking to her, even though he's obviously just talking to Luna about matter. She's like, "Yeah, I did meet somebody. Yeah, I named a plant. Yeah."
But
Obviously,
yeah,
you want to hear about my day.
There were a couple of people at the
Ollivander would have conversations with both of you at the same time.
just in
That's
parallel.
You could do
One of you gets text, the other gets a brain word.
Brain words. But yeah, there were quite a few people at the art club. Evidently, it was pretty packed.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Madden was there.
Madden was there. Yes, I assume you saw.
I don't know why you insist on beating around the bush here. You know what I'm talking about. You have to. Are you okay? Do you need a?
I have a pun.
Do you need an Advil?
No. But it requires knowing specific parts of Madden's anatomy. Because, beating around the bush, but I don't know if he has one. But Luna would.
He's a Minotaur. They're
There's bush.
There's bush. Hell of a bush. Not
Were
yet,
you
anyway.
beating around the bush? No, I made that pun.
You're
said
stealing my...
I
all of
said it first.
You didn't even know it was a pun until I made it one. Whatever.
You don't know that.
But you're retconning my Ibu's pun
No,
into Ollivander's
you
story.
Ibu doesn't know that Oliver knew it was a pun when I said it.
What is this argument?
This is horrendous, anachronistic, and a crime against all role-playing games everywhere. All of them in simultaneous.
I'm having a conversation with you, Ibu, right now, arguing over who came up with the pun first.
I added Rudy to the NPCs chart.
Okay, cool.
To my NPCs chart.
You spelled it correctly?
Yes.
Maybe.
I tried my hand at calligraphy. I don't really think that's my thing. I think it's close to what I want, but I'm just not sure.
Oh yeah, you're doing a project or whatever.
Working on one or working on. I have the trappings of a project in mind, but I just don't.
I don't like organized art. It just doesn't ring.
Well, would you prefer something more spontaneous?
No, I just do art whenever I want to do art. I don't want somebody to tell me to do it.
Can I peer over the pan at your steak and like, is this art? Is this what you're also arting?
Can be.
Yeah.
Can be. Oh, can you describe the characteristics of the artfulness of the steak?
It's juicy, salty,
Two good adjectives.
sizzling.
I understand now. Carry on.
Hopefully tasty. We'll see.
We'll see.
About 5 minutes.
I don't doubt your skills. But yeah, I think maybe not calligraphy, but like art design. You know,
you should try finger painting.
Pour that one kid named Paint.
Why'd you have to say kid?
Because you're all kids. It's a college.
Damn it!
There's a kid here.
Multiple.
Kid
in the room.
Kid named Finger.
Why?
I mean, I know you were complaining about like messy wings or whatever, but I can like just fix that, right? There's so many people here that could just snap their fingers and your wings aren't messy anymore.
True, but I would hate to rely on someone else to constantly keep me clean. That's I don't know. I feel that is like my responsibility, and I just don't like the sensation of
being clean.
Not being clean.
I don't like taking shower. No, I'm just messing with you.
Luna gets under the shower and the water just slides off. Just gone.
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah.
So many down feathers.
True.
I'm just saying, it's like literally like it's nothing.
I mean, yeah. It's just
you've already relied on me for a good bit so far. So I mean, this is like.
Yeah, or I could just. They probably have gloves. I don't know what I would do with gloves.
Or you could get like a ring or something that does it too.
True.
But that also.
But
that also makes me seem kind of like.
Huh.
Look, I'm here and I can
tattoo work.
I'm here and I can do it. Wait, what?
I don't know.
You want to do a tattoo?
I think it can
on
be...
yourself or somebody else.
Well, maybe neither of those things to right at start, but that could be something interesting. I think
tattooing is an art form.
Tattooing is an art form.
I could get you like a pig,
a live one.
No,
a dead one. I don't know how I feel about either of those things.
Like the skin.
I mean, like, I actually don't know.
Do you know what leather is?
I mean, I'm aware what leather is, but just like referring it directly to skin is. I mean, I appreciate the offer.
I could refer to
Forgive
it as,
me for the imperfect gratitude I'm displaying.
I could refer to it as flesh.
Gratuitous. Yeah, that's even worse, actually. Everyone is just like, I'm looking around the table.
Trust me, I've got
trash is out of it, rubber is out of it.
I've got plenty of flesh.
Do we have rubber in this world? I forgot.
Yeah.
Rubber.
Okay.
We probably have rubber.
Yeah, so we'd have silicone, right?
Yeah.
So you could have silicone skin to tattoo on. Yeah.
I actually don't know what like real tattoo artists practice on.
Silicone.
Some people do pigs. Some people also do corpses. That's a whole different one.
That's a
I could get you a
whole
corpse
different
too.
thing.
That one's actually easier than getting pig skin.
Some people practice on themselves. That's a pretty common thing these days.
I suppose so.
I don't think.
Or they do have volunteer testers as well,
which I think is fucking bonkers.
Yeah, it's people who are like it's the same people who become canvases for what's that fucking show on Netflix? Thank you, that one.
Yeah, but at least you're going in knowing they're professional artists.
Yeah,
that's different than going into like your local tattoo.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're very right.
This guy's training. Do you want to like 50% off?
And this guy's been doing tattoos for 20 years.
50% off. This
guy.
Yeah. That guy also free. If you do eat master, that guy also free.
Yeah, that guy also free. Not even 50% off.
Like,
free.
But that's like it's like 8 people a year.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that. Anyway.
Anyway.
16 per week.
For Ink Master?
Yes.
Yeah.
They start with 16 people, and there's an elimination tattoo every week. And it goes down one person every week. I'm watching Ink Master right now.
That's really
For
funny.
the canvases?
Yeah.
There's 16 people. They get the canvases get eliminated.
No, they get 16 canvases every week.
Okay.
So 16 people get chosen to get tattooed. And then one of the artists gets eliminated.
That's still out of 8 billion people, though.
Sure.
Is it?
Anyway.
We don't need to talk about. We'll talk about that later.
I don't care about Ink Master.
So anyways, new campaign idea. Ink Master.
Performance check. How old do you do
I
your
will be
fucking
sitting out of
tattoo?
that one because that seems pretty.
It's pretty straightforward.
pretty flat.
One
pretty
shot.
straightforward.
It's a good one.
It's one
We
good
all
one
sit
shot.
down. Ryan says, "Okay, everybody make performance checks. You win. We're leaving."
I'm out of here. What'd you draw?
That's it.
Congrats, you put a tick butt on that guy's arm.
It was a really good one. Anyway, so you want to do tattoos? You say you don't now because
I think I don't know.
I just had a fucking fever dream with 5 people talking in my head about something called the Ink Master.
Is the steak like medium now?
Yeah,
Probably. Okay. I guess. But yeah, no, I don't know. I just think
You do it on me. I can just feel them.
True. I suppose it would be easier to.
Yeah, I guess magic
This
tattoos.
universe would be the place to learn tattoo work because there are
'Cause-
probably multiple ways to get rid of one you don't like.
Yeah.
That is not lasers.
Yeah.
Maybe magical lasers. I'm not sure.
No,
There's-
it's just prestidigitation could do that.
Well, you'd have to constantly
Can
have a
fix it.
press. So,
Yeah, me.
I just like. I bring someone
I
to
lit-
Ollivander.
I literally-
You're in the middle of like doing something. I bring someone to you. He's like, I messed him up
I
bad.
fucked up.
Can you fix
It
him?
looked like a dick. I
You're
didn't
just
mean
like,
to.
this is like, can you? I've got like 30 other people
I
maintaining
spelled
this
regrets. Spelled regrets wrong. It's no good.
It's not regrets. I need you to fix this.
But yeah, I think that would be something that I would be interested in picking up. I don't know if the, school has even equipment for that kind of thing.
Why
but
tattoos? Just curious.
I don't know. It's just, you.
Do you want to
this
do
one-
Madden?
Not necessarily. No, I mean, no. Come on. Not everything is about. Not everything is about
Yes,
him.
but not for tattoos.
Yeah.
that one.
You okay, Mo?
Yeah, but
Mhm.
like
I mean, just the.
everything so far has been about Madden for you.
That's really.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
Poor Luna's got no character yet. Just
What?
simping
come on.
over.
I didn't say
Wow,
that.
everyone.
I
I
Okay.
didn't say that.
Wow.
Everything's been about Madden. Well, obviously there's been no other character arc but Madden, so you...
am just saying I haven't seen the part of Luna that isn't about Madden yet.
Well,
I'm not saying there isn't
The very
one.
first spot you get, you're like, is this also about Madden? Well, maybe.
Then say no.
That's what I was going to say. We're not going to appreciate things that are not Madden.
You said no and then went, Ollivander's saying these things. I feel like this is a conversation.
Yeah.
Domin is not. Domin's...
Come on, I can
The counter.
look.
I know.
Alright,
There's
fine.
like
I just need
And then
something.
the plant threatened to eat a guy
I just
named
need
Timmy.
something for the art school. I threw it out there as a random idea.
Why'd
I
you
can do
join?
something else.
Why'd you join the art thing anyway?
Because I wanted to join the art thing. Do I need to justify every decision
I'm
to
just
you?
coming like. I'm curious.
You're curious if the
Inside
answer is
check.
Madden.
Yes.
I was gonna
I know.
say-
Fucking no
Right?
inside check.
No,
you
it's
got.
not. I chose it because I thought it was interesting.
You're lying.
I'm
Inside
not.
check. 15.
15?
Yeah.
As far as you know, I'm telling the truth.
Okay.
Yes.
Gas. Then why? I'm really. I'm an art person. That you're
I mean-
specifically talking about the thing that I'm most interested in.
I suppose
As
so,
like
but
a.
I figured you were, more the performance type. You prefer the live arts, the...
I used to
The
be. I'm not so
demonstration.
much anymore. I'm a landscape painter.
I mean, you've painted landscapes?
That's what I usually do. Yes. Nobody's asked, but yeah.
I mean, I guess I'd love to see your work sometime, but, no, I didn't. I had no idea about that. I had no idea. How does this sentence work? I had no idea about that about you. Makes no sense at all.
Kid's gonna walk over and flip the steak for Ollivander.
Yes, thank you.
I'm paying attention. There's a mage hand.
It's just like, dutifully taking care of that.
Yeah, I have.
Davin.
I have one hand casting like that I have over my mouth that I'm whispering to Davin and having a separate conversation, and then I have the other hand painting like words in the air, talking to you, and there's a mage hand that's cooking the steak.
Naturally covering the
I'm
steak.
just doing on the counter, being like, I'm ready for food. I've asked you in your head for veggies, by the way.
Veggies, okay.
Yeah.
Does
If we're having a conversation in your head,
do you like
then-
asparagus?
sure, she'll like any veggie.
Okay, asparagus.
She go-
I fucking
she
love
go-
asparagus with a steak.
Yeah.
She gonna.
Lemon on that shit?
Alright, fine. How about this? Since it's the answer you're fishing for so hard, I decided to go with the Art Society because, man, I probably not strong enough to lift weights in the Iron Lifters Club. There. Does that satisfy you?
Genuine? I mean, like, I was more interested in, like...
Probably doesn't
like,
sound genuine, though.
Genuinely why you're interested in art is... I'm joking about Madden because I'm a funny guy, but like,
well,
legitimately...
you're making it very hard for me to...
Not think about Madden? Yeah, that's kind of on purpose, a little bit.
Well, if you can't simultaneously be after a genuine answer and at the same time trying to make everything about him.
Have you met me?
True. True. What, should I have not expected any better?
No.
Yeah, I guess that one's on me.
No, what do you want me to say to that?
But no, I just thought it'd be something interesting to pick up for the first year. You know, I figured I could...
Expanding boundaries, like, kind of thing? Exploring new places?
I mean, I've touched some of the arts before, but, you know...
I mean,
you probably saw through the familiar how crap I was at calligraphy.
I mean, maybe.
Depends
on how close you let the familiar get to you.
Well, if the cat is just like floating behind me, you can see me like freehand an A, and it kind of looks like an S and a Z and an O. That's just really mangled.
Is that a gorilla? That's you.
Wow.
Wow. So good.
Okay.
I was trying to write letters. Oh. No, that's an A. I mean, you've got to understand I've been doing this my entire life almost. So, like...
I suppose so. How would you answer the question? What draws you to the arts?
I was told by a good friend of mine that there's beauty everywhere, and I intend to capture that. And that's why I'm a landscape artist.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, maybe for me it's more of an expression type thing that I want to, you know...
You just didn't strike me, like when we met, you just didn't strike me as the kind of person that was like, the need to express themselves, I guess. You didn't seem all too interested in that.
What, do you think I'm nothing to express besides my undying love for Madden?
You have undying... You have undying love for Madden?
I'm not doing this anymore. Goodbye. And I walk out of the kitchen.
No, wait, no. I haven't. Oh, shit. I had an answer to that. That wasn't just a blank
I
stick.
didn't know Luna loved Madden that much.
I think it's a crush right now. I mean, they probably know each other.
I think Madden can crush with just about anything, including Luna.
There's no way you don't know what that word means. Okay. All right.
Kid is moping on a couch right now. They're not going to stop this.
Sorry.
So, a crush, yes, it does mean the thing that you think it means, like where you squish something really hard. But it also, when you have a crush on somebody else, it kind of means like you like them a lot, and it's kind of like an instinct to like almost want to be around them all the time, you know?
So do I have a crush on Kid?
Oh!
No, you've known them for too long. That's more like a you love them. You love them.
Okay.
That one is love.
Okay. So do I have a crush on you?
I mean, probably not. There's also friendship too, like where you can just be friends with somebody. You know what that is.
Yeah, of course.
it's kind of, I mean, feelings are complicated, you know, so you got to know the difference between these kinds of things. I don't want to be a dad right now.
You've got the kiss the cook apron on.
Yeah. I'm literally bent over like, so when a guy likes, when two people like each other very much.
No.
And that's where babies come from. No, but I mean, like, feelings are complicated, and it's a very, like, small difference, I think.
Okay.
I would definitely say that Luno has a crush on Madden, but they're friends with me. Maybe. They might not like me.
You peek over at my character sheet. -100.
Yeah. Fuck this guy. I'm gonna strangle him in his sleep. I don't know. I mean, you seem... I feel like you can pick up on, like, all the little things that people do, but, like, you just don't understand what they mean.
I don't understand a lot of things.
I feel like you'll get there when you grow up and you hang around different people more often. Like, what the little things mean. It matters. All the little things do matter. Like you're little.
I'm very little. She's gonna sit there for a second and think. I'm assuming you go back to cooking for a second.
Yeah.
And then go, just blurt out of nowhere. So do I have a crush on Mark?
It's a good possibility. I can't tell you. I don't know. That's up for you to decide.
Oh, okay. I'll ask him about it later.
You know, that is the healthiest way to go about it.
Probably. You just show up to someone that's like,
just show up
do
to
I
him?
have a crush on you?
I do have to say, I mean, like, I don't think he'll be able to tell you that. That's definitely something you have to figure out for yourself.
Yes. Luna would notice Kit moping on the couch a little bit. Probably come and sit by in a huff. But, eventually peer over and...
Your steak's done, by the way, because you were...
True. Alright, well, I'll fetch that.
I'll bring it over. The cat brings it over.
Oh, the cat brings it over. Oh, thank you. Pick it up. Everything doing well over here?
Here you go,
Kit?
Dolphin.
Mm-hmm.
She's definitely gonna eat her veggies first.
Not the best.
Yeah. I didn't ask about it earlier because of the whole situation, but meeting with your deity. Yes. No. Yes, deity? No deity? I forget. Patron. Thank you.
She's so chill with that.
I take it the meeting with your patron didn't go all that well.
No, it went fine.
Doesn't give a fuck.
And with her little halo.
Just want you to know that if you need someone to talk to, I'm here for you. But pretty sure Oliver will cook you up a steak if you want.
I can give serious advice too.
For the patron part?
I mean, maybe.
Possibly.
Alovir could probably give you advice on patrons if I'm kind of an idiot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Luna probably like reaching over to hover a wing and then just like.
Some old things came up today and kind of caught me off guard.
Oof, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Well, it's not okay. It's never going to be okay. But, we move forward.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Had my fair share of that kind of stuff. Like maybe I'm projecting too much, but just something happening that you just can't move past, and you can only move forward with it.
Oh god.
Bad memories come up in your club too?
Not my club, but just
could not.
Day-to-day stuff.
Yeah.
It's the tiny things that get you every once in a while, but
The little things matter.
I'm gonna be honest, this wasn't really a tiny thing. It was more like a slap in the face.
Ew, that bad?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I'll feel for you, okay? So.
Thanks.
No.
But I'll be okay. Just gotta process.
Fair enough. I'll leave you to it. But hey, if you are struggling,
Figure your
don't
shit
forget
out.
we've got your back. Don't feel like you need to bottle everything up.
Are you hungry?
I am hungry.
Steak.
I'll take some food.
Here's a steak.
Thank you.
Luna would just like.
Oh hell yeah!
Well, I guess
love
if we're
that.
eating it like this.
You don't. Okay. Okay.
Dalton's like, is that how he's doing?
It is right now, little bug. It is right
Yeah.
now.
No forks! Fucking throws the
I guess.
They just cleaned the apartment.
Aww.
Don't worry.
You got meat splatter all over the ceiling and one wall.
Oh no.
Telepathically, Kit's gonna say, "Don't worry, I've got that."
Fuck.
It's okay. Got it.
We've had it spotless for
I'm glad,
all
I'm
of
glad,
like,
I'm
An
glad,
hour,
an
maybe.
hour
I'm glad
tops.
they left. I'm glad they left, dude.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
No, it's fine. I imagine. I can just fucking snap my
It really would be with, like, the fork loaded up with something when she gets so excited and just
Flings it.
throws it. She's trying to be so good and being proper and polite. The moment it's, you don't have to be, out of the window. God.
Ollivander has like a steak in his hand, and he walks over to Pastel, and just like scoops her up, and just fucking.
Hey.
You got it. You got that right. And it starts fucking eating all the shit.
It starts
on the
like
roof.
loafing and Roomba-ing around the ceiling.
Yeah.
Pastel, I didn't know you could do that. Here, I'll put some more.
No.
Oh, is that how Pastel eats?
You guys are great.
You if you want to feed the cat, put it on the floor because
Okay.
they can't get enough cat.
Fucking spikes it. Oh, you got meat sauce in the car.
Telepathically, Kit's gonna say, "Are you okay, Ollivander?" I'm serious. I'll clean that up.
You know, I assumed I would be the messiest eater, but...
No, my dice!
Oh.
Solved. Problem solved.
This is really good food, though. Thank you.
No, it is fantastic.
It tastes better on the floor. Don't you fucking don't do it again.
Well, what if he's better?
Oh shit, wait, I gotta try that shit. Fucking
No,
she does it on the floor.
I'll grab your arms. Stop it.
Wait. It doesn't roll.
Not this again.
What did you roll?
Fucking throw like
You
crap.
just stepped on my foot.
Davin,
And
stop.
Stop.
And I'm gonna fucking lick it off the ground.
Oh no! Make a constitution check for bacteria.
Kit's gonna reach over and like.
Get us the one
18, fuck you, I don't get diseases.
Kit's gonna reach over and fluff Davin's hair and be like, "Okay, little bug, that's enough playing with your food. Come on. You know what Mom and Dad always say.
They never let me play with my food.
I know, and I know we're on
That's
our
why
own.
Ollivander's
It's
the
fun.
best. Ollivander said I might have a
Ollivander
crush
is
on
the
him.
best, but what? I'm sorry, I think I might have missed something. I have a feeling that she's probably taking that out of context.
Ollivander and I were talking about crushes, and he said it's about someone that you really, really like to hang around with. And I like to hang around with Ollivander, and Luno, and you, and probably Mark too.
Sleep.
Are you for doing this?
You casting sleep?
Just like, and Oliver, and Luno, face down into,
stop you.
Right into the fucking stage.
into the gravy. Yes.
Hey, you're rolling for
You're all like,
Oh no, poor Pastel.
oh, like guard.
I can control where the AoE is. How many hit points do you have?
13.
10. Yeah. Good night.
Domin's
Fucking
asleep.
out.
Good night, sweet prince. Here you go. It's bedtime.
Come on, Davin. Kid's gonna carry them over to their bed
Oh my god.
and try to position them like
Wipe
How
the
they usually
gravy
sleep.
off of their.
get a
Steak
napkin.
No, I'll just flick my finger
Okay.
and all this shit comes out of my face.
Anything else you guys want to do tonight? It's like 7:30.
Okay.
Are we good to fast forward? If we do fast forward, we'll probably call it for the night. So
Yeah.
10 minutes left
Probably.
of actual game time.
I don't think there's anything.
So is there anything else that you guys want sort of I had a serious response for you, but I have to make jokes, you know?
Fair. I mean, are we in character?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm willing to hear you out. I was joking. I was riffing. I know you probably don't think that little of me.
The fucking way you look at me, I can't help it.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's
hard, isn't it?
No, of course I don't. No, but when I saw you, I mean, I got the impression of like a pretty focused student. You know, I didn't think.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I do try to be.
Admittedly, I know that I can fall into a bit of like cliches a bit, and I can sort of label people a lot. And I know that's something wrong with me.
You don't have to apologize to that. It is. I can see the humor in it. It doesn't. That's not something you have to feel a need to. That shouldn't be something you have to feel a need to apologize. I mean, I guess that's what friends do. We riff on each other, so
And label them.
Yes.
Since we now have two artists here,
I wouldn't. I mean,
I'm working on it.
They're
I'm working
in
on it.
aspiring
training.
Aspiring.
and proficient.
Okay.
Here, Kit sets the pot down. What are we thinking for decoration? I'm putting lavender in it.
Ooh, lavender.
Like professional advice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, hello.
hello.
Jesus.
I mean, obviously, there's the color, lavender, but I mean,
I want it to be distinct enough that no one's gonna take it home thinking that it's their own.
you can put your name on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you're
I'm gonna
talking
put it
about
on
the
the
pot
bottom.
itself? I assumed you meant where to put it in the flat.
Oh no!
No, this is for their club.
Yeah, no, it's
so
gonna
this
be
is
in the
going to,
greenhouse.
yes.
It's gonna
Okay.
be in the
So you're
greenhouse.
trying to mark up the pot.
Yeah,
Well-
just to make it distinct, so I can remember which one it is. Because for a while there, a lot of the pots are gonna look the same.
So you got, how I see it, you've got two options. The first option is to decorate the pot knowing that there's going to be lavender in it. So like lots of purples, some like sort of floral patterns maybe. The second option being that you decorate it knowing that it's your pot.
Yeah.
So like a lot of personal, which I wouldn't know what this looks like. This would be your brainchild, but something that's more personal to you. There are pros and cons to each. The con for the lavender thing is that like somebody else might make a similar pattern on their pot also.
Yeah, to be
And
unique.
if you plan on growing other things in this pot at some point in the future.
Yeah, that's a good point. That way I wouldn't have to buy a new pot. It would just be like, this is
the kit pot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think... Because the reason I'm doing lavender...
I want, as a player, I feel really bad for just removing
No, you're all good. I was like, oh, Delvin would love to be a part of this conversation, but she made a mess, and she deserves to be in bed. Baby child.
Domin's drunk.
Put in the corner.
Drunk on power.
You get put in timeout.
Really did. She got put in timeout. Baby got too much power from killing 3 things in the mansion and think she can do anything.
So, The reason I'm going with lavender is it was someone very close to me's favorite type of flower. So I guess I could do something as like a kind of memorial.
Possibly. Maybe you could put something on there that symbolizes your relationship with them, or symbolizes you, or symbolizes them. You know, if this is not to put too much on you, but if this is something that's important to you, then yeah, by all means.
Yeah, I think I'll go with that angle. I need to figure out what exactly that entails, but I do think the personal angle is definitely better. Thanks, Ollivander.
Sounds like a plan then. And then we all went to sleep. Good night.
Right.
I don't know if I have anything.
Would
Does anyone...
thus end the longest day in the campaign.
True.
Really?
It's been...
This is the same day.
It's been
you guys
7
were zooped
sessions.
into
Oh,
the-
yeah.
Yeah, the same day you were
Longest
zooped into
Z
the
tier.
Yeah.
Finally, I get to sleep in
thing.
my own room.
I'm going to go ahead and remove the exhaust point of that.
You two done.
You're exhausted.
That makes everybody flat 0.
What are you doing?
Maybe you had a 0 earlier on that calligraphy check.
Oh, I did.
Mm.
I don't even think I made a letter. It was just kind of like a squiggle.
Oof.
You forgot how pens work.
I think you just kind of like you took.
No, you
I
did
know what I
really?
did. I've got like an ink feather,
You
maybe
kinda
or a
just-
quill or something, and I dunk it in, and then I just drop it, and it makes a little fucking ink blot.
Yeah.
No,
think
you do
you-
really well, and then the moment you leave, you knock over
The
the
whole
whole,
blot of
thing,
ink.
and it just spills all over your thing.
All over the parchment, all
You
over the
mean to knock that
table.
over?
It's on the floor.
Yes.
Okay.
A
Mm-hmm.
little falls into the cat.
Drama.
The cat turns slightly more dark.
Just like that was my pun that I made.
What? The bush? Do I need to write it in the notes?
That was a good
Put it
joke,
in the
Becca.
notes.
Yes, put it in the notes.
Put it in the notes.
Oliver
Oliver made
Is
a
it
pun.
2 L's or
Good
1?
joke, Becca.
Okay.
Y'all are the worst.
You
Conspiring.
love us, though.
I do.
Are you familiar with the good joke, Becca joke?
I'm not familiar with the good joke Becca joke.
Basically, Becca had continuously stolen a lot of my jokes. She did the thing where I say a joke, but they say it louder a little bit, and everybody laughs. So what we started doing is attributing jokes that people tell to literally anybody who had nothing to do with making the joke.
Oh,
But you
okay.
always say good joke, Becca.
No.
Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes
We
you
say-
good joke this person.
We'll say good joke whoever had nothing to do with
Oh.
the joke.
Okay.
Yeah, usually
I s-
whoever's present but had nothing to do with
Because
it.
we
Okay.
wouldn't give Becca their own jokes. You know what I mean? Becca's jokes go somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Becca's jokes go to Sarah, the cat.
Yeah.
No, good joke, Sarah.
No,
But like when I'm around Lux
Good
and them,
joke,
I still say good
pineapple
joke,
fantastic.
Becca.
I
That's
take
fine.
revenge. I take Becca's jokes. It's
See
not
how
a.
it
It's
is.
not
That's the
a.
whole bit.
It's
been
not.
long, y'all.
There's not
Okay,
much
okay.
equilibrium
Thank
there.
you for the explanation.
You're welcome.
This will be used.
I
in
get
plenty
less
future
jokes than
times.
Becca does, but that's fine.
We need to figure out how to rope in the. Are you a part of the plan with Ibu?
Okay.
Do you remember the plan, Ibu?
No.
Really not.
We'll do it again next year and see
Yeah.
if he remembers.
Just do it again. I'm in.
You're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
The Christmas plan.
Yeah.
It is officially aft tier.
Here.
Yay. I guess we start roleplay in the morning.
Yeah, we'll start roleplay the first thing the next morning. You guys will start roleplay chat. We'll say it's like 8 a.m. Aft tier is effectively a Saturday. I don't think anybody has any clubs that day.
No,
Everybody's
nothing's
free.
going on.
I will be in their room in the morning.
Okay, we will address that in roleplay chat or when we actually play next Monday.
Oh, you've been putting
What happened? Where
no,
what ended?
the session when the session ended.
Yes. So, well, this is like, if a day says 6, that indicates that something happened in that day on session 6. So, like, there's 2 6s here
Uh-huh.
because we time skipped in session 6.
Okay.
So 1,
Yeah,
2,
yeah.
3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17.
Gross.
And it's a way to kind of say, what happened on this day? What
Yeah.
sessions do I need to reference to figure that out?
That's cool.
So yeah, and you can see session 10 is up here, then 11 through 15 is up
yeah,
here.
I see that.
This is the world's tiniest, messiest because there was a piece of cat hair on the marker that I didn't
I'm
pick
so
up until
sorry.
way too late. No, I own cats. I assure you, I understand the pain.
I love the calendar keeping. I gotta say, I'm very happy
Yeah.
with the calendar
It's so
keeping.
nice. It's so nice. Thank you for making it for us.
Of course.
It's
I'm
the
very
best.
happy that the design went well. What's going on? Why is it hello?
There's
Where the
just
fuck is
okay.
going
Alright, does anyone want to say anything before we turn off the recording?
By recording.
Bye recording.
Bye recording.
This recording is sponsored by